The Hash It Out Show Game of the Week is presented by Boyd's ATA Black Belt Academy in Marrero, Louisiana. Barreto Home Solutions. Bayou Audio and Video. Hot Works on the North Shore. JFK Martial Arts in Mandeville and Covington. Lil Dizzy's Cafe. Kuman of Gretna. Moe's Pizza. Buck's Snow Whiz. CC's Children Blocks. The Pierre Family in Lafayette, Louisiana. Leo Auto Glass. The Juber Family in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Dat Kitchen Restaurant in Chalmette, Louisiana.
And good evening and welcome to Harold Hausmesser Stadium, live from the West Bank in Louisiana tonight. It is the Hash It Out Show Game of the Week, Thursday night Game of the Week, featuring the St. Martin Saints and the Patrick Taylor Tigers. I am George Peppers hosting the pregame in advance of the kickoff in about 15 short minutes. The St. Martin Saints are 0-2. The Patrick Taylor Tigers are 1-1, but I can't do this alone. I'm going to get my guys here to help break this game down. The man who's going to be calling the game, VK Jones. Good evening to you.
Good evening, George Peppers. Man, this is a very nice night. Sunny skies, and it's going to be in the 90s, a little bit of the 80s going down tonight. It's been low humidity lately, but I think the humidity has came back, so, expect some interesting stuff tonight. But these two teams colliding with each other, two evenly matched teams, and they're looking to get on the winning track last week with Patrick Taylor getting the win last week, ending a 12-game losing streak to get back to their swinging things here at 1-1. And St. Martin's, they're looking for their first win of the season, and, this is the life after Harlem Berry era here for
PHB.
But at the same AHB. But at the same time, Coach Kevin Dodds always has his teams ready, and this team here, they're gonna give it all they have tonight, and they're gonna have a great chance to try to get their first win of the year. So it's gonna be an interesting matchup between two very good academic institutions.
And the third member of our broadcast team is the CEO of the Hash It Out Show, the man that leads our week picks going into week 3. Jared JB Boyd, good evening to you. And I don't think we're complaining about this weather. It is absolutely gorgeous out here tonight.
I'm not complaining about it at all. It's just clear skies, Got a little couple scattered clouds, but mostly clear skies, man. We're gonna have a great ball game, great weather for this ball game. I just can't wait to see, like I said, AHB after Harlem Berry. Let's see how St. Martin's is as a team now without Harlem Berry. And now, VK mentioned that Patrick Taylor gets their first win after losing 12 straight, and they got a lot of returning starters from last year on that team. So let's see how they are able to gel with one another here in week 3.
It is a tale of two different teams, though, VK. Talking about these two teams, the St. Martin Saints, let's talk about them first. We talk about after Harlem Berry, and it has been a mighty, mighty struggle for this Saints team. Last week, really getting beat down pretty good against Westminster Christian, 42-7. They're looking to effort to bounce back tonight, and they do have guys that can play. Donnie Lawrence is a pretty solid quarterback. Noah Dunn filling those shoes of Harlan Berry. Boy, that's a heck of an ask to do. He's got talent himself. But VK, what do the Saints have to do to get this first win tonight?
Well, talking with Kevin Dodger early in the week, and he's talked about his team getting to more of a passing type offense under Donnie Lawrence and everything. And also you look at Dunn taking over, but you got to look at the the receiving core that's continuing to improve, especially senior receiver Kane Odo, who has really have been the main guy for the Saints the last couple of years, and now he's leading them this year in that squad. You got him, Tyler Penny, Cade Vinchu, and Cooper Wakefield. So they have to really step their game up and really make plays for the St. Martin Saints team. That offensive line has really got to have some good protection, especially against a tough front four for Patrick Taylor. So, but the defense for Patrick Taylor, the defense for St. Martin's, they really have to dig in, come off the ball, especially with Gavin Williams on the D-line, Destin Brooks, and also the linebacking core has to really step up. A good three with Gabe Savarese, Ethan Williams, and Carter Furman. So I'm saying one thing: the defense is going to have to really set the tone for St. Martin's, but then the offense, if they can start clicking early, that'll be really big for the Saints.
And don't forget, you can listen to this game on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy. We will kick it off at 6:30. But Jared, let me kick it to you, and let's talk about the team that's home tonight, Patrick Taylor. Feeling pretty good about themselves after a pretty good win against Sophie B. Wright, 24-12. They are improved. They are experienced. And last year, was it an anomaly, or was it something? I think this is a team that's an improved team. A lot of experience coming back, though, Jared. Let's talk about it.
A lot of experience coming back. Three-headed monster on offense. You have quarterback Parker Marks. You have the big bruiser running back Logan Rogers, and then Jeremy Gibson's also the running back, but he's more like a scat back. Look for Patrick Taylor to use Jeremy Gibson like Sean Payton used Reggie Bush here with the New Orleans Saints. So that's your three-headed monster, but also, Jalen Patterson, Preston Champagne, two good wide receivers that they have as well. Defensively, VK mentioned about the front four, man, and led by Big Jackson Norwood. Jackson Norwood, all-state wrestler, returning all-district player for Patrick Taylor. Look for him to get double-teamed a lot maybe, but like I said, that front four with Jackson Norwood, Hunter Smith, Jashad Patio, and Bryce Brazier, pretty good front four you got to block.
This will be the first of two games that we will broadcast this week on the Hash It Out Show Game of the Week. We'll be back with you tomorrow night, live from Terrebonne High School as the St. James Wildcats take on the Terrebonne Tigers. That pregame will be at 6:45, and 7 o'clock will be the kickoff. Myself and VK Jones will be on the call for that. But VK, coming back to St. Martin's, and Jared brings up some great points. Patrick Taylor's defense is stout in the front. That offensive line is going to have to bring it tonight.
Absolutely, they're really going to have to bring it tonight. Up front for St. Martin's, like you mentioned, they really going to have to come off that ball, and that's the main thing, especially knowing what St. Martin's has had the last couple of years with Harlan Berry. That line was also a key piece as well. Making holes and everything else, getting great protection and all that stuff. But they're going to have to need that tonight to protect Donnie Lawrence, to get him time and create the offense that Kevin Dyer wants from his team more than anything else.
Jared, quick thought on Patrick Taylor. It looks like both teams are getting ready to hit the field to do the coin toss. We'll have the invocation and national anthem shortly. But any quick thoughts before we do?
Patrick Taylor, like I said, they're looking to regain the magic that they had in 2023. Hosting a first-round playoff game, winning that playoff game, getting to the second round. They're looking to regain that magic, and Coach Bourgeois believes they're off to a good start after getting a victory last week, getting that monkey off their back of those consecutive losses. So they're looking to keep the momentum going this week, and we're going to see what happens with that. But Coach Bourgeois, he's very, very excited and optimistic about his team.
And we are very thankful to our sponsors that have joined us this year. Also thankful to St. Martin's and to Patrick Taylor for giving us a chance to do this game. Let's pause now for the national anthem. And the national anthem concluded there. Patrick Taylor's marching band doing that for us in advance of the kickoff. And St. Martin's and Patrick Taylor about to kick off here in a few short minutes as both teams will enter the field of play to conduct the coin toss. We will give that to you in a few short minutes. But while they do that, VK, we talk about St. Martin's having 5 receivers, running 5 receiver sets. I kind of think that the Patrick Taylor secondary, we're talking about their front, but I think their secondary is going to have to make some plays. Antonio Bartholomew leads the charge for Pat Taylor.
Yes, very much agreed. The defense has really got to step it in on another level more than anything else to just make plays, and especially with Bartholomew, Nguyen, and Habib, they got to really step in. So, but the pressure's got to be on that front 7 to get some pressure on the quarterback and get some pressure on him that'll really help that secondary.
And Jared, thought for you, the winner of this game is going to have a little bit more confidence. Patrick Taylor comes into it with that confidence after the win last week. Winner of this game could this be a springboard kind of game for either team?
Oh, I definitely agree. Either team. This is a big-time game for each one of them.
It is.
And I agree with what you said. Whoever wins, it's a springboard effect for them. There you go.
Pretty solid crowd for a Thursday night here at Hoss Simpsons. And join us on JB the Sports Guy's YouTube page to listen to this game here. And we pause now. Let's hear this. Okay, they've had the coin toss. Pat Taylor won it.
Pat Taylor won the toss,
and they're going to kick it. Oh, they're going to take it. Well, there's 3 games in a row we've done where the team that's won the opening toss has received. Final thoughts, gentlemen, before we kick this off, VK.
Expecting to have a good one tonight. 4-quarter war between these 2 teams out of Avondale and out of Metairie.
CEO, Mr. Jared Boyd, talk to me.
Everybody watching, hit that subscribe button, hit the likes, tell everybody you know to watch some Thursday night football right here on the Hash It Out Show. Thursday night game of the week.
Buffalo, when you got Pat Taylor and St. Martin's here at Spencer Stadium, right?
That's right.
That is it for the pregame show. You are listening to that. You're about to listen to the Hash It Out Show game of the week for Thursday night here on the network of JB the Sports Guy on YouTube, also on Instagram and on Facebook. Thank you for joining us for the pregame, but I will segue to the man that's going to call this game, VK Jones. Take it away.
And we are live from House Methodist Stadium in Harvey, Louisiana. And it is week number 3 right here on the Hash It Out Show. Thursday night game of the week. Tonight, the St. Martin Saints taking on the Patrick Taylor Tigers. VK Jones with you, and also Jared JB Boy, George Peppis, as we're about to get it rolling here on this Thursday night. Jefferson Parish rules here tonight, 6:30 with this kickoff. And we're going to get it started here as we're getting ready to return for
Pat Taylor.
Kane Odo kicking it off for St. Martin's. Returning for Patrick Taylor as we get it going here. And it's going to be a short kickoff. And Pat Taylor will take it from the 30. Taylor does have a lane. They're going to take it there. Good return for Patrick Taylor. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And that was Imran Habib with the return.
Tell you what, he found the seam, man, hit the side of it, and got about a good 14 yards, 15 yards.
15 yards on that play. The starters for Patrick Taylor will go like this on offense. It will be Parker Marks at quarterback, the running backs Logan Rogers and Jeremy Gibson, the receivers Jalen Patterson, Preston Champagne, and Benton Brunner. And we'll introduce the offensive line in 1 second. 1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor right at their own 49. 3 receiver sets. The handoff, and it's Rogers. Rogers on the right side. Rogers, he takes off 1st down and more. And Rogers gets down on a 1st down for Patrick Taylor. Logan Rogers with the carry.
Man, credit the O-line for the blocking, and credit Logan Rogers getting to the outside, stiff-arming somebody to break a tackle and get more yardage.
1st and 10 for the Tigers, and they're on the Saints 32. The offensive line goes like this. Anthony Scandoro, Bryce Berthelot, Samarian Timmy Delta, Luis Reyes, and Tyron Thompson. 1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor at the 32, and they pitch it out, and this time it's Gibson. Gibson with the breaker to a tackle. Oh, good hit there. He's going to give out good 9, make it 8 yards on the gain.
Great credit Parker Marks with the pitch, reading the defenders, making them come to him, pitching the ball out to Jeremy Gibson. Good 8-yard run right there.
Gabe Salvaries with that hit.
Power with the first one, speed with the second.
Very much agree.
Yes.
We'll introduce the defense of St. Martin's in a little bit. 2nd and 2. Right at the St. Martin's 24 in the shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield. And the pitch once again, and it is Rogers. Rogers ready to tackle. Rogers, and here's a 1st and goal for Patrick Taylor.
Close to goal, VK Jones, very close. But that is the Billy Bravender red zone.
Very much agreed. So 1st and goal for Pat Taylor at the 6-yard line of St. Martin's. The Tigers is just running at the Saints defense so far early.
They're running at will right now.
And here we go.
And you getting over 10 yards a pop right now.
3 receivers here in the shotgun. Rogers and Gibson in the backfield. Handoff goes to Rogers, going to the left side again. And he's only going to get about maybe a yard or 2. Maybe 3. They're right at the 5.
Good stop right there from the St. Martin Saints.
The defense of St. Martin's goes like this. Defensive line, Destin Brooks, Gavin Williams, Aiden Moliason.
What are we
The linebackers, Gabe Salvaries, Ethan Williams, Carter Furman, and Brody Egan. The secondary, it will be Kane Odo, Cade Vinju, Tyler Penny, and Cooper of Wakefield. 2nd and goal, right at the 5-yard line. Shotgun formation. Marks waiting on the snap. Now Marks on the option as he keeps Marks on the right side close. He's right at the 1.
Tell you what, way to run strong. And it would read the defense. He saw that the option, the pitch wasn't open, so he took it himself, got to the 1-yard line. So I'm kind of thinking we in 4-down territory even if they don't score on this 3rd down.
Very much agreed.
Why not give it to Logan Rogers right now?
He's back in now.
He is back in, so they'll probably give it to Roger. I wouldn't try. They might go maybe to a sneak. Marks has a little bit of height on him.
They're under center. I formation.
Formation here. Power I here. Actually, regular I. Marks, the handoff, dive up the middle. Let's see, it's enough.
Yeah, that's a touchdown. I think
touchdown, 1-yard touchdown for Logan Rogers, and Patrick Taylor on the ball first. 6-0.
I'm gonna say this. I never saw under center, and you hand it off like from the spread. You under center and the quarterback drives back, hand it off like that. But that was strange, but it worked for him. Touchdown.
I think I seen that, bro. I seen it before. You might have not seen it. I seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Because they can run an option in almost any formation they want. Extra point, snap down, kick is up, and it is good. 8-12. Left in your first quarter, 7-0. Patrick Taylor over St. Martin's. We're coming back.
I'm ready. Oh, man. Do it again. Good job, Sue. Very good. Let me 5 for 5. All right, Mr. King. All right. I'm ready. Woo! I'm ready. There we go, miss. Woo! Boys ATA Blackfoot Academy, where belief means, yes, I can.
And welcome back. A big first drive for Patrick Taylor and a 1-yard score for Logan Rogers. 7-0 for Patrick Taylor.
6-play, 56-yard drive, 3:38 off the clock. Logan Rogers finishes it off with a 1-yard run. He's already got 4 carries for 41 yards on that drive already.
Wow. Mauro Hihar kicking off for Patrick Taylor.
So I'm going to let y'all know the running backs coach for Patrick Taylor is LSU great Michael Ford.
Leesville High.
Wow.
That's right.
And here we go. And here's a kick. And there's a swift kick here. And St. Martin's will down it. And the Saints will start right at their own 35. And Patrick Taylor going with the same kind of strategy as St. Martin's. They're trying to kick it away from their playmakers.
Yeah, but I kind of wish that ball maybe went just a little bit further.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So 1st and 10 for the St. Martin Saints. And the starters for St. Martin's in offense, quarterback is Donnie Lawrence. The running backs, Noah Dunn and Gabe Savarese. Tight end is Brody Egan. The receivers, Kane Odo, Tyler Penny, Cade Vinju, and Cooper Wakefield. The offensive line will go like this. Center, Aiden Mollison. The guards, Alex Diaz, Destin Brooks, and your tackles, Grant Haytons and Gavin Williams. 1st and 10, back to pass. Williams throws a sideline call. And he'll get about 2 yards on that catch and run. And that is Vinchu with that catch.
Yeah, but Antonio Bartholomew with a great tackle, only giving up 2 yards. Good pursuit from him. Good tackle.
Defense for Patrick Taylor, Jackson Norwood on the D-line, Hunter Smith, Jasad Patio, Bryce Brazier. The linebackers, Kyron Dufresne, Aaron Alsamont. Now 2nd down and make it 8 to go in the shotgun this time. And back to pass is Lawrence that get the catch. And a little bit about 2 more yards right there. Good catch and run a little bit for Cooper Wakefield.
Ryan Reeves with a great tackle again, keeping the guy right in front of him, and he broke down very well, made the tackle. We got about a 36, 37.
Very much so. The secondary, Antonio Bartholomew, and that's Duya Nguyen, and Imran Habib, William Schmidt, and Ryan Reeves. 3rd down and now 6 to go for the Saints. They got to get to the 45-yard line of St. Martin's. Lawrence back to pass. Lawrence has time. Lawrence going deep left side. Caught. Good catch. And here come the Saints. The Saints on the move. 1 man to beat. And it'll be a 1st down for the Saints. Donnie Lawrence connects with this time Cade Vitchu with a big catch.
Great. Tell you what, I'm going to say this. Duyan Wynn had perfect angle to get an interception, and then he took the wrong angle after having a perfect angle. That's what caused the catch to happen for St. Martin's.
Very much agreed on that one. So it's 1st and 10 in the Billy Bravender red zone, right at the Pat Taylor 14-yard line. 4 receivers, 3 to the right and 1 to the left. And the handoff going to the right side, and good yardage there for Noah Dunn.
Yeah, very good yardage right there. About good 4 yards. Saw a hole, he hit it fast.
And they're right at the Pat Taylor 10, 4-yard gain for Dunn.
And that's going to be a hydration timeout. We'll be right back here on the Hash It Out Show Thursday night, game of the week. Are you in need of a new windshield? Leo Autoglass can help. For 20 years, Leo Autoglass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504-301-8353.
We'll get that later. Yes, sir. We're right back here. 6 minutes. The heat and hydration timeouts every 6 minutes each quarter. 7-0 is your score, Patrick Taylor, over St. Martin's. The Friday night Hash It Out Show game of the week. Tomorrow we will be in Houma, Louisiana. It'll be the St. James Wildcats against the Terrebonne Tigers. Pregame 6:45 and then 7 o'clock for the kickoff. Myself and George Peppers will have the call tomorrow night out in Houma. We're going to bring it to you live on the JB the Sports Guy YouTube page. And here we go. 2nd down and make it 6 to go. And the handoff Dunn. Dunn going to the left side. Dunn with a surge. Let's see. Close, but he's going to be short 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down.
Definitely. Let's see what St. Martin's dial up here. Are they going to run the ball again? Or are they going to come with a play action? Let's see what happens.
It's a good strategy so far on this drive for Kevin Dodds and his squad.
Yes.
They've mixed it up well, but now the field is a little short because they're inside the 5. So let's see what they do.
3rd and 2 for the Saints. They got to get to the Pat Taylor 4 for a 1st and goal. 5:23 and counting in your first quarter. 3 receivers, 2 to the left and 1 to the right. Handoff Dunn. Dunn. Can he get there? He's got an extra surge and gets the 1st down.
That's what you call why you lift weights.
That's
right
it.
there.
That's it.
Dunn didn't give up, kept pumping his feet, got the 1st down for the St. Martin Saints.
We've been seeing that a lot this year, early this season. These backs giving a lot of extra effort getting the yards, man. Gotta love it.
Yes, sir.
First and goal to St. Martin's inside the Patrick Taylor 4.
Really good response drive by St. Martin's that they're really putting together here. 6 plays in. They're really moving this ball at will on Patrick Taylor.
4:45 and counting. First and goal for the Saints.
Shotgun again.
3 receivers this time. Now done. Middle. Let's see. Is he in the end zone? No, he's down at the 1.
Oh, he was so close to punching that in. But they're gonna run this ball again. Try to punch it in.
I agree, and you got to credit the offensive line up front for St. Martin's. They're really creating some holes.
Yes.
And I tell you one thing, they are looking as good as last year with Harlan Berry. That's a good sign for the St. Martin's team.
Definitely, but that Harlan Berry, man, that's hard to replace, man. That's hard to replace.
It's hard to replace, but I'm just saying.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Right.
Just saying.
Right. But I get it, dude. I get it. Second and goal. 3 receiver sets for Lawrence. Man in motion here. Done. Middle. Touchdown for St. Martin's. 1-yard touchdown for Noah Dunn. 7-6.
Tell you what, good drive from St. Martin's. 1 pass play. Bad read from the safety for Patrick Taylor, who should have had the interception. But other than that, good drive for St. Martin's as they're about to attempt to tie the game up.
And Kane Odo will come in for the extra point to try to tie it. Snap down. Kick is up for Odo. And it goes through. 3:47 left in your first quarter. Tied at 7 apiece between St. Martin's and Patrick Taylor. We're coming right back.
Bucks No Wiz was the place to go as a kid growing up to get snowballs. As an adult now, it is still the place to go. When you want some of the best snowballs and some of the best customer service, Bucks No Wiz is the place. Now, excuse me, let me get back to my half grape, half pink lemonade snowball. Bucks No Wiz, located at 1508 Barataria Boulevard in Marrero, Louisiana.
And welcome back. We're tied at 7 apiece between Patrick Taylor and St. Martin's. Good drive for St. Martin's with the answer right there. George, what you have on that drive?
8 plays, 65 yards. Took 4:24 off the clock. A little mix of deep ball and a lot of mix of power with Dunn getting the touchdown. So now we have a tie ball game at 7-7, and it looks like, strap it on, boys. We're going to have a good one tonight. The way this is going.
It looks.
Yeah.
Kane Odo kicking off for St. Martin's. Jalen Patterson and Jeremy Gibson waiting to return for Patrick Taylor. We thank you for joining us tonight. Like, tag, share, subscribe to JB Your Sports Guy on the YouTube. And they kick it short again. And Patrick Taylor got to recover this. And did it get it?
I think he got it.
Oh, he did get it.
Barely, though.
Wow. And you see the strategy. They're not kicking to their.
They're not kicking to Gibson and Patterson, but you got to run and get that ball. You just can't jog and look at it.
Not at
we
all.
saw that last week in the game on a deep kickoff,
right?
And nobody went got the ball.
And I think a lot of those Patrick Taylor, they're letting the players know
they need to
off the top.
Yeah, they need
this
to.
It's a live ball. You cannot let it fool around. You got to go get it.
Yep.
I think they know already that Patterson and Gibson is not going to get the ball in the kickoffs.
Yep.
Here we go, 1st and 10, and they're right at the 38-yard line of Patrick Taylor. 3 receiver sets. Gibson this time on the handoff, going to the right side, and he gets stopped. A big play right there for St. Martin's. Cooper Wakefield making the play.
Yeah, Cooper Wakefield read this perfectly, read his keys, did not let Gibson be able to get outside of him, tackle me.
That's the first negative play tonight, negative yardage play at least.
Yes.
-2 on that one. So it'll be 2nd and 12 right at the Pat Taylor 36. Pat Taylor's got to get to on 48 for a first down. 2nd and 12. 3:09 left in your first quarter. 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right here. It's Rogers and Gibson. Now the option. And Marks will keep it going. Nice run there for Parker Marks.
So let's see what they dial up here. Patrick Taylor hasn't thrown a pass yet. So let's see if this be their first time attempting a pass. And let's see what St. Martin's will do. Will they blitz? Will they play a little zone? Let's see what happens.
3rd and 3 for the Tigers. Nice 9-yard gain. Could be short pass, or they could still run the option here.
We'll see.
It's manageable. Let's see.
Yep.
3 receivers. 2 this time to the left, 1 to the right. Rogers and Gibson with marks. The handoff is Rogers. Rogers stacked, and he's going to be right at the mark. First down for Patrick Taylor.
Ooh, that was very close.
Very close. Agreed. Very close. He was going forward, could have been short, but the officials was right at the mark. So 1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor.
His leg drive got him that first down, though.
Very much agreed. Kept his legs moving there.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Tigers, right at their own 48. 3 receivers once again, shotgun. Now Gibson in motion.
Might be a screen.
Marks on the option. He pitches to Rogers. But a big. Let's see. Rogers kept it going there, and
wow.
Very fortunate to get 3 yards.
Look, Coach Kevin Dodds is upset. You had a 3-yard loss, and Logan Rogers kept fighting to get 2 yards. He's upset because he knows that tackle should have been made in the backfield.
Carter Furman had him right there in the backfield. That could have been a huge loss. So now, just a 2-yard gain, so it will be 2nd and 8, right at midfield. Patrick Taylor got to get to the St. Martin's 42 to continue the drive. With a minute to go in the first quarter. Tied at 7. 3 receiver sets this time. Now Marks on the option on the left side. He keeps, and he's going to keep going, and he's going to get the first down and more. Parker Marks. What a nice run, 1st and 10.
Great run for Parker Marks, man. And credit the O-line for the hole they created for him to run through.
You can say he could kind of walk the holes right there.
He could have walked through there too, yeah.
So 1st and 10 for Pat Taylor. And that is the offense that Kenny Bourgeois runs, and he's been running that since he's been at Patrick Taylor, and he's been running it to perfection for a while.
Just got it as a spread now a little bit.
Absolutely. Shotgun set, and Gibson in motion. Gibson will set it up on the right side, has a block in front. Gibson close, and he's right at the first down marker. First down for Patrick Taylor.
That's a good play right there. Sending Gibson out in motion, and to me, when you know who the best players are on the other team, somebody got to be on them, and right then and there, Gibson being one of the best players, there was nobody there able to get a first down.
1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor. Now they're in the St. Martin's 22. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. Your score, St. Martin's and Patrick Taylor tied up at 7. This is the Hash It Out Show Thursday night game of the week.
Did you experience storm damage from Hurricane Francine? Barretto Home Solutions can help. You can give them a call at 504-940-7552.
And welcome back. Tied at 7 apiece as we're going into the second quarter on the Hash It Out Show Thursday night game of the week. JB, could we announce next week's games if we could?
Well, I was going to do the Scholar Athlete.
You can go ahead and do that first.
Yeah, let me do that
Scholar
first.
Athlete of the week.
Yes.
Brought to you by Kumar Learning Center in Gretna. JB, the sports guy, take it away.
All right, for St. Martin's, our Scholar Athlete of the week is Aiden Molasson. 4.38 GPA, 28 on the ACT, senior offensive and defensive lineman, 4-year letterman in football and a 3-year starter. For Patrick Taylor, it is Anthony Scanduro with a 4.9. Member of the bowling team, student government, science Olympiad, theater department, New York City Choir, Rockettes, Performing Arts Club, National Honor Society, student ambassadors, and he's looking at Penn and LSU.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Congratulations to both of these guys, the Kumon Scholar Athletes.
Yes.
As we get started with the second quarter, we will bring you details of next week's games. JB will make the announcements on that one. So here we go as we start the second quarter play Well, on the other side, as we flip it over, first and 10. The handoff is Logan Rogers. Rogers. Boom! Gets loose. And there's Rogers. 10-5 touchdown for Patrick Taylor. 22 yards for Logan Rogers.
Oh, man. We got a flag on the play, though. Oh, man.
Let's see
what this is. But Logan Rogers lowering the helmet, lowering the boom.
Very much so. Did they throw this flag after the play was over? Let's see.
I think it is because it looked late.
Let's see, man.
But that was a bull run. Holy mackerel, he decleated that dude.
Bulldozer.
Yes,
Goodness
sir.
gracious.
No flag
on the play.
They picked it up, touchdown.
And 13-7 for Patrick Taylor. What a run for Logan Rogers.
I'm going to say this. We saw Logan Rogers 2 years ago as a freshman. He's just a junior. And if you're not looking at this guy, something wrong with y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Something wrong with y'all. This guy needs to be playing college ball somewhere after next season. This guy is a great, great running back.
Mauro Hihar for the extra point for the Tigers. Snap down. Kick is up for Hihar, and it goes through. 11:53 left in your second quarter. 14-7. Patrick Taylor over St. Martin's. We're coming right.
Make sure you stop at Dat Kitchen for some of the best food in the Chalmette area. Located on 1200 East Judge Perez Drive in Chalmette, Louisiana. Dat Kitchen, and tell them that the Hash It Out Show sent you.
Welcome back. Logan Rogers scoring 22-yard touchdown for Patrick Taylor as they take a 14-7 lead. And Jared J.B. Boyd, what we got next week on the Hash It Out Show Game of the Week?
All right, so next Friday we're back in Terrebonne again, as we will have Terrebonne Tigers taking on the Hornville Tigers in a district collision. And then next Saturday, we're going to have something. So just be patient. Just continue to watch our social media pages. We have something, but we're going to make sure that it's solidified first before we announce it.
Drawing summary, VK, before I kick it back to you. 7 plays, 62 yards. Logan Rogers bowled his way for 22. And
Hee-haw. Okay, Hee-haw will try to get that little bit of a onside kick, you could say a little bit, but St. Martin's recovered that one. So 1st and 10 for the Saints, and they will start right at their 41, or make it their 44.
41.
St. Martin's 41, they'll start 1st and 10. So, yeah, we got to make sure that Saturday game is officially,
yes.
we almost have it, but we got to make sure everything is confirmed, the T's and the I's are dotted.
That's right.
To have that one, and potentially we might have a Saturday game this week. We'll let you know about tomorrow.
Up whistles. What do we have?
About to see, George. About to see.
Yep.
And the official stop the clock.
They weren't ready. The rest weren't ready, maybe. So here we go.
Here we go. Did we reset it?
Mm-hmm.
And 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation now. 4 receivers for Lawrence. Handoff Dunn. Dunn going to the right side. Dunn stacked up. He's only going to get about 2 yards on the game.
Hold on.
They still keep going.
They blew it dead.
Yeah,
they blew it dead. Okay.
Oh, looking at those officials.
Yes, indeed. We got to score right quick. Like I said yesterday on the show, Riverdale will have to jump on Pope John Powell early, and they have 13-0.
And here we go first. It's 2nd down and 8 for the Saints. 4 receiver sets. 3 to the right and 1 to the left here. Done in the backfield with Lawrence. Now Lawrence back to pass. Lawrence throws slant. Caught. Good catch. Oh, it is dropped incomplete right at the last second.
You got to hold on. You got to hold on to it. That was a dart from Lawrence. Good throw. You got to catch that ball.
Kane Odo had that catch, but dropped it the last second.
Credit to DB for not giving up on the play and also knocking that ball out also.
So now 3rd and 8 for St. Martin's. They got to get to the Patrick Taylor, 49 to continue to drive. We're right at 11:04 left in your first half. 4 receiver sets in the shotgun for Lawrence. Lawrence back to pass. Lawrence has time. Lawrence will go deep right side this time. Incomplete. But a flag down. Could be holding or interference.
I don't think it was interference. He played the ball. He turned his head and played the ball. So I disagree. But once again, 21 could have had the interception.
That's
once again, 21, the safety. He got to go play the ball. Got to go play the ball. That's 2 picks he could have had so far.
That's Dunya Nguyen who could have had made the play there, but pass interference.
Patrick Taylor
is the call for Patrick Taylor, and St. Martin's will have enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 for St. Martin's as they now in the 42-yard line of Patrick Taylor. 3 receiver sets this time in the shotgun. Back to pass. Lawrence setting up the screen, and it's done. Done. He has blocks in front of him. Another block. Done with a first down and more. Big time play. Donnie Lawrence to Noah Dunn.
That screen ran very, very well. Credit St. Martin's for that. But credit number 11, Imran Habib, for not giving him a play. Yes. Dunn cuts in the inside, gets a little run going, but Habib catches up and makes a tackle.
4 receiver sets. 1st and 10 inside to Billy Brabham, the red zone inside the 19-yard line of the Tigers.
See what we got right here.
Stop a cheer.
I don't know what it is, but let's see.
And here we go, and they trying to make sure everything was set. So here we go. 1st and 10. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Lawrence getting the signal from the sideline here. Back to pass Lawrence. Lawrence has a little time. He's going to roll to the lane. And here's Lawrence taking off. Lawrence take 5. Touchdown for St. Martin's. 19 yards for Donnie Lawrence.
I saw what Donnie Lawrence saw. I'm sure you did too.
Yes.
You saw another open field, and he just took off and got that touchdown for his team.
Big time play there for Lawrence. 19 yards now, 14-13. 1 point lead for Patrick Taylor.
Very smart decision from Lawrence.
Kane Odo will try to tie this ball game with the extra point. Snap down. The kick is up for Odo, and it is through. 9:51 left in your first half. We are tied at 14 apiece. We're coming right back.
At Bayou AV Security, we are your one-stop shop for all your needs, whether it's enhancing your home entertainment system, securing your property, ensuring a seamless internet connection, or illuminating your outdoor spaces. We've got you covered. Bayou AV Security, where technology meets reliability. Call us today to experience the Bayou difference.
And welcome back. And we are tied up at 14 apiece between Patrick Taylor and St. Martin's. A 19-yard touchdown run for Donnie Lawrence. Trying to make sure we're good. Everybody, okay. Just trying to make sure I was looking at.
Yeah, you're good. Everything good.
Yes, sir.
Quick drive. I'm sorry, Vic. I was going to give you a good drive summary. 4 plays, 59 yards, and of course, Donnie Lawrence, 19-yard score. We're tied at 14, and the scoreboard operator's a little busy early on in this football game. For sure.
VK Jones, Jared J.B. Boyd, and George Peppers, and Devin Martino on the cameras tonight.
Does a great job every week for us, and we thank him for that.
Kane Odo kicking off. And this time it'll be returnable. They'll take it from the 26. And they have a lane a little bit here. Decent return for Patrick Taylor. They will start at their own 41-yard line. Preston Champagne with the return.
Definitely. Good return.
as the Saints continue to, and that's a good strategy for both teams. Just don't kick it to the playmakers.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't scared to kick it to the playmakers. As long as my team stays in their lane and make the tackle, I'm not scared.
Fundamental football, right?
Let's go, George. There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
You wasn't saying that a couple of weeks ago, Brother Mark. It's okay. We get it. That's football.
Hey,
that's football.
It's the truth.
That night.
That is the truth. You're right. 1st and 10. Here's Logan Rogers. Rogers with a nice run. 7-yard gain.
Look. I ain't scared to do it, but I'm sitting there like, they got 2 guys back there. Don't kick the Eastern Royal. Kick to the other guy. Okay, that's what I'm saying, bro.
They kicked to the Eastern Royal. What happened?
Yeah, he ran it back for a touchdown.
So it's almost like you rather kick it to Jeremy. You'd rather kick it to instead of kicking it to
Gibson.
To Gibson, you got to kick it to
I don't know. I ain't kicking to none of them 2.
No, you're not kicking it to Jalen Patterson either.
I ain't kicking it out now.
Okay. Second
Let
down.
the big guy get it, right?
Yep.
2nd and 4, 6-yard gain on that play. Marks pitches out Gibson. Gibson got the outside of the lane. 1st down and more for Jeremy Gibson. 1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor.
Good run from Gibson. But the defense right there, they were there. You can't let the runner get to the outside of you. Make him cut back in when you have to help.
And that's the thing. The plays that they've run to the outside, St. Martin's is around them to get out, and that really, you got to close that lane off. They're fast.
Yeah.
Gibson, you got to be able to shut that lane down and make that play, and that's twice tonight that's happened.
1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor right at the St. Martin's 42. 3 receiver sets this time. Handoff goes to Rogers. Rogers has blocks in front. Rogers, he gets away close to another 1st down. Logan Rogers has been a load in this first half.
And he's been the guy today so far. Him and Gibson, the 1-2 punch, along with Parker Marks, 1-2-3 punch.
Timeout is called by St. Martin's. And let's go ahead and take it with them. This is the Hash It Out Show Thursday night game of the week.
What's up, everybody? Me and VK Jones had to come to Little Dizzy's. Yeah, well, VK, man, wasted no time, and he loved the fried chicken and the dirty rice from Little Dizzy's. Look at what I had. Yes, indeed. Oh, y'all know I love candy yams. Oh, yeah. That fried chicken was one of the best I ever had. And just like how Miss Arkisha Baquette says it, come to Little Dizzy's, where the food is always hot and it comes straight from the pot.
Ready. Welcome back, and it is tied at 14 apiece, and Patrick Taylor is driving. Kevin Dizer had to take a time out to slow things down here and to get his team together. And what is the stat line so far, George?
For Logan Rogers, that would be easy. 9 carries, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's good fantasy numbers if you have them in high school. Just throwing it out there, but that's impressive.
2nd and 1 for the Tigers. They got to get to the 32-yard line of St. Martin's. 3 receiver sets. Marks waiting on the snap. Marks, now back to pass. Marks, he's going to go deep to the right side and picked off. A big time interception there for St. Martin's. The first defensive play of the game for either team. And Cade Otto with the pick.
The thing is this, Parker Marks didn't see the safety just sitting over there. They was in a cover 2 right there. Safety just sat there and then really didn't even break on the ball. It just came right to him. So credit the timeout from Coach Dizer and getting his defense set up, and Kane Otto just playing in a little cover 2 gets the interception.
Very much so, and that ball was up there for many Thursdays on that play as well. Good job by Otto making that play.
And to let y'all know, he is a product of Boyd's ATA Blackbird Academy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And also, I have a daughter that is proud to be a part of his dojo as well.
Yes, you do.
I seen, and it's her on the commercials, you know what I'm saying? So proud of her, very proud of her. And she's a student also in the Jefferson Parish Advanced Program over at Ray St. Pierre. Big shout out to my daughter. Now it is 2nd and 8 for wide receivers here for Lawrence. Lawrence back to pass. Lawrence got time. He's going to throw into the left side. Wide open. Let's see, did he get the feeder? No, he didn't. Incomplete. Intended for Otto.
Tell you what, Lawrence threw it to a spot where only Otto can get it. He tried to drag his foot, but just a little bit outside. That's it.
Second play, Odo didn't finish the first one, and he almost got this one.
Yeah.
When he's gone to him. The first one was where he should have caught it. This one, he had it, and he couldn't quite keep his feet on the inbounds line. Too much chalk.
3rd down and 8 for St. Martin's. They got to get to their own 27 to continue to drive. Got 7:06 left in the first half. A good one here from Hawes Mensis. And back to pass. It's Lawrence. He gets it to out there. Done. Whoo, had a nice lane, but credit the Patrick Taylor defense running it down. 44 with that tackle, and that's Hunter Smith. So it'll be 4th down for the St. Martin Saints.
I think they'll kick it here. This deep in the
And
maybe
St.
not.
Martin's is actually going for it.
They're gonna go
It might
for
be
it.
a
That
quick.
is-
Let's see. Or they might try to get him outside. It is a 4th and 4.
Offsides would get him the first down.
Yep. And that's what Lawrence is doing. And
they are.
now
10
he's
seconds.
switching them back. Now he's setting up the punt. Good snap. It comes and it's blocked. It is blocked. And it will be Patrick Taylor ball.
Okay, then what's the flag is for? That's my question. It was blocked?
Did they jump offside before the snap?
No, he threw the flag after Jackson. No, it blocks the punt. He did hit the punter, but he blocked the punt. He called him roughing the kicker. How can you call roughing the kicker when you block the punt?
This is the call.
And it is actually running into the kicker.
That's what I meant.
5-yard penalty. That will be a first down. And
But he blocked the
He
punt.
blocked the punt. It's supposed. It was.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
supposed to be a
tipped.
penalty.
That's not supposed to.
That penalty is supposed to be nullified.
Wow, that is...
That penalty is supposed to be nullified because of the block.
Make that make sense, though. I mean, Norwood makes a great play, blocks the punt.
We seen that situation last week, and when it happened to Kennedy, and that was the correct call. That the fact that penalty is nullified because the ball is tipped.
Yes.
But this time it's not happening here, so it's a running into a kick of 5 yards, first down. St. Martin gets a big break.
They get a big break. Bad call from the officials on that one. He blocks the punt. I just don't understand how you call running into the kicker. And I think we're gonna get a hydration timeout, maybe.
Yes, right at the 6-minute mark. It is hydration break here. We're gonna come right back. This is the Hashdown Show Thursday night game of the week.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Metro New Orleans, then you're in the right place. Moe's Pizza has a great selection of Italian food that can satisfy your appetite, and they can also cater to your needs in any event. Give them a call at 504-341-9650 or log on to www.moespizzanola.com, located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego, Louisiana. Moe's Pizza, Italians do it better.
Welcome back. We are tied at 14 apiece here at Hawes Mensa Stadium in Harvey, Louisiana. Good to be here tonight inside the comfortable press box here.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we'll be back here in 2 weeks as John Everett will have homecoming against John F. Kennedy. So we'll be back here for that. We'll be here early enough, and we're going to be good to go, but we're going to have to get a little bit more tighter.
There'll be some coaches up here that weekend.
Yep, absolutely. So it'll be 1st and 10 for St. Martin's.
Send George to do some sideline work.
We'll pick one of VK's favorite people to do that, not me.
Here we go, and the handoff goes, and it's a keeper for Lawrence. Lawrence with a nice run to the center. That could be maybe 15. No, the flag is not going to come out.
It's very close. Very close.
If you make that call, I don't think you're wrong, but, it was very close.
Yeah, I'm with you. Very subjective. They made the call. I'm with you. I wouldn't say it was wrong. They don't make the call. I'm with them. It was close.
So it's 1st and 10, right?
Yep, enough right there for Donnie Lawrence to get that first down. And he fooled everybody with that handoff, man.
He did.
Good job there by Lawrence.
Yep.
Sold the defense and got a lane on the outside. He was able to get yards.
He flew VK2.
He did.
1st and 10 right at the 39 of the Saints. Now it is done, and he's stacked right in the backfield.
You know what that is.
And that is your guy, JB. Jackson Norwood.
Hold on now. I taught him. That's how he's my guy. But right on the football field, he ain't my guy right now.
Right,
Neutral,
right.
baby.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to rephrase it. Your student.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Your student. Not your guy, your student. We call it down the middle right here on the Hash It Out Show Game of the Week.
There you go.
That's how we do it.
Alfonso. Right down the middle, VK?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
4 receiver sets. Back to pass is Lawrence. He'll throw a sideline caught. Good catch there. Sideline out of bounds. And a good catch by Cade Vinchu with the nice run.
Got about a 3rd and 1 here. Expecting to run and try to get this first down right now. But good play call right there. Getting Lawrence to roll out the pocket, finding an open guy.
5:10 left in your first half. And the Saints are moving 3rd and 2. Mm-hmm. They got to get to their own 49. 4 receivers again. It is Dunn and Lawrence. Look like a blitz coming. The handoff, Dunn. Dunn has a lane. Dunn has a first down the ball. Dunn on the run. And he has a lane. 1 man to beat. And a nice run for Noah Dunn. 1st and 10.
Credit
for the Saints.
Credit Noah Dunn's vision on that run. To be able to see this sideline coming towards us, that it was wide open, to cut it this way, then cut it back up the field. That is phenomenal. Great vision from Noah Dunn.
Great vision there. The hole was big on that left side. Goodness. The offensive line really doing a job in the first half for St. Martin's. 4:38 to go in your first half. 1st and 10 right at the 20-yard line, the Billy Bradman, the red zone. 3 receiver sets, 2 to the left and 1 to the right. Dunn this time again, going to the right. Dunn, he's going to get over a yard on the play right at the 19. Real nice crowd tonight. A little different setting more than anything else.
Yeah, like I said, Patrick Taylor changed the rules to seating. They're only going to use one side of the stadium, just the home side. So you got fans on both sides.
3:55 and counting. 3 receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left this time. They're taking the time with the play clock with 10. Lawrence and Dunn in the backfield. Now Dunn on the option on the right side. He pitches out, and it is Dunn. Dunn, and he has a first down. 1st and goal for St. Martin.
That play was ran very, very well, to be honest with you. They ran that play very, very well.
So 1st and goal for St. Martin's right at the Patrick Taylor 5. 3:16 and counting in your first half.
Rapidly moving, but very entertaining first half.
Yes.
Now they got 10 on the play clock here, and St. Martin's going to have to hurry with 7. They might have to burn a timeout. 5, 4, let's see, 3 receiver sets. And they're going to have to call the timeout. Timeout, St. Martin's, that'll be their second timeout of the first half. Let's stay right here. Tomorrow night, we will be in Homer. It'll be St. James and Terrebonne to battle the undefeated 2-0 on the year. We'll have countdown to kickoff 6:45, kickoff 7 o'clock. Myself, George Peppis, will have the call tomorrow night. JB, the sports guy, will be on assignment tomorrow. So we're everywhere with the Hash It Out Show, folks. So I'm telling you, man, we continue to support us. Like, tag, share, subscribe. And the Hash It Out Show on Tuesday, Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Please join us. And also Sunday night, 6:15, the Boot Breakdown. With Jared JB Boyd, Jordan Taylor, and Nick Campbell to talk about all the big news in prep football all over the state of Louisiana.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit that subscribe button, everybody. Tell everybody that you know to tune in right now, because this is a great ball game.
Very much agreed. 1st and goal for St. Martin's right at the 5. 2 receiver sets. And a more of a tight formation here. Lawrence gets the play. Dunn in the backfield. The handoff, Dunn. Dunn is stuffed. No gain on the play.
Jackson Norwood, man, out of nowhere, coming through, making that tackle.
So 2nd and goal now for the Saints. 2:41 and counting. And St. Martin's only have one timeout left in the first half. Patrick Taylor has all 3 timeouts.
Wouldn't surprise me if they happen to run a
Screen.
not a screen, a play action pass right here.
2:22 and counting.
Especially if Patrick Taylor's in man-to-man, which I'll probably be in the zone right here in the goal line. But they in man-to-man, it could work.
2nd and goal here. The option for Lawrence, and he's going to try to keep the left side. Breaks the tackle, and he's out of bounds inside. Right at inside the 5 exactly. Ooh. Well, actually, they got him at the 3.
Yeah, got
3-yard line, 2-yard gain for Donnie Lawrence. Because I'm looking at one side with the one official on the far side, but I'm looking at the close side here.
I'm going with the near official.
I agree. Where the ball carrier is supposed to be at. So
yeah.
He's at the 3-yard line. There's a big 3rd and goal coming up.
Let's see what happens right here. I'm expecting a pass right here, VK.
The clock stopped at 2:02. Tied at 14 apiece. St. Martin's trying to go for the lead. 3rd and goal. And here's Dunn. And he's at the hole. Touchdown! 3-yard touchdown for Noah Dunn as the Saints retake the lead.
Tell you what, go with your bread and butter that's been working. The run, but
might be a flag down. Let's see.
Somebody's hurt.
It is an injury timeout for Patrick Taylor. So
we're going to be right back, everybody.
Let's take a timeout. We're coming back.
JFK Martial Arts offers a wide variety of martial arts programs for kids, teens, and adults as they empower lives through martial arts. Please give them a call at 985-266-0664 and don't forget to ask about their 1-week free special.
And welcome back. 20-14, St. Martin's with a 6-point lead, a 3-yard touchdown by Noah Dunn. And the injured player right now for Patrick Taylor is Josiah Patio. And hopefully he's okay.
Definitely, hopefully so.
Drive recap. 12 plays, 83 yards, and Noah Dunn, 3-yard score. We're waiting on the extra point. 6 minutes and 1 second off the clock on that drive. That is just methodically moving this ball down the field, taking advantage of a Patrick Taylor interception to get this touchdown.
That's the key, and that's what St. Martin's needed, an interception to slow down Patrick Taylor, period, and to get the momentum and get down there and take this lead.
And also a huge break on a 4th down, too, as well.
Yes, the block punt.
I hate to say
that.
That's 2 crucial things right there that we're going to remember.
Yes.
If this game goes to the wire.
But regardless of the fact, great job and great drive for St. Martin's.
Yes. That's power, VK. That's just punching it. And Noah Dunn, let me get his stat line for you. He's got 2 touchdowns already. I know that. 12 carries, 73 yards. Wow. Unofficially.
So it looked like it is Dunn versus Rogers in this game, man. This is
Harlan who? I'm kidding.
Don't do that, man. Hey, Martin Saints gonna come get you, man. I got nothing to do with it now. Hold on.
With it either. Got nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
Don't say that, please.
Duck, Jared Duck.
That's his.
I ain't got a duck. They ain't coming for me.
That is the most historical player that has ever came out of that school.
Yes. Best player BP in that school. Best player in history. School history.
Yes.
Legend.
Without a doubt.
Legend.
They need to go ahead and get a statue for him at that school.
I agree.
Retire is number 2.
Mm-hmm. And
extra point.
I tell you one thing.
Yeah, he's still out.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Patio. We're waiting to see if he's okay. Goodness.
We hope that he is.
Yes, we pray that he is. He's getting up.
He's up. And let's see.
And
he needs help.
Yeah,
he needs some help, and he's barely putting anything on his leg.
He ain't
that's
putting
not good.
Left leg injury right now.
That's not good, VK. The way it's looking.
And he's gonna come off the field. The prayers go to Patio. Hopefully,
absolutely
is nothing too worse than what it is right now.
Definitely.
The axiom of things may not be as they appear. We hope that's the case here.
And the extra point coming up for Kane Odo. 6-point lead so far for the Saints. Snap down. The kick is up. Blocked. A nice block there. Patrick Taylor making a play on special teams. 1:58 left in your first half. 20-14. St. Martin's over Patrick Taylor.
That could be a
We're coming back.
Hey, parents and coaches, want your young athlete to go far on and off the field? Kumon of Gretna is the place for you. Whether it's reading plays or calculating scores, early literacy and math skills teach focus, discipline, and decision making. Give your student athlete the edge. Start early, start smart at Kumon of Gretna.
And welcome back, man. It's been a long day. We've been running like crazy, preparing for tonight and everything. We thank y'all so much. Continue to like, tag, share, subscribe to JBU Sports Guy on your YouTube. You can catch all of everything, the Hash It Out Show, the boot breakdown, and the Hash It Out Show game of the week. We definitely appreciate your support, and thank you all the sponsors, including new sponsors that's joining us now. And we thank y'all so much for supporting the Hash It Out Show.
Most definitely. And we still taking sponsors. Anybody want to sponsor? We're still taking it. We got great, affordable packages.
Hey, we just hit us up on the inbox. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Hit us up. We will definitely give you a good deal. And here we go. Odo will be kicking off, and it'll be a short, swift kick. And Gibson will pick it up, taking it from the 29.
He got a hold.
Lane. And Gibson will take off. Gibson, one man. Gibson gets him off him. Wow! A 1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor. Hey, great return for Jeremy Gibson.
Patrick Taylor from moving Gibson up from the end to the inside right there.
Yes.
We got to get this.
Smart job there.
Yes.
By Kenny Bourgeois and that staff.
Definitely.
They see something there. It felt like, well, there's a flag down. Will it count?
Oh, let's see what this is.
This came down pretty late. Chop block on Patrick Taylor. That's going to push him back. Kenny Bourgeois is like, what?
Yeah, cool. Like, where did it come from?
Because I tell you, as soon as Gibson got it, he started cutting up the field.
Yeah.
And I think that flag came late, too. We didn't see that flag until he got past everybody.
All right, look. I didn't see it, but we're not saying it didn't happen,
but sometimes it happens, man.
It does. That's right. And that hurts Patrick Taylor right there.
Big time. So Patrick Taylor now pushed back to their own 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 6-point lead for St. Martin's with 1:47 left in your first half. Now Patrick Taylor does have all 3 timeouts left.
Yes, they do.
But they got to try to get a score because St. Martin's will get the ball back to start of the second half. 3 receiver sets. And he gets it out. Gibson on the pitch. Gibson has a lane. Gibson, good block down the field. And let's see.
That's a
first down for Patrick Taylor.
They're still sticking to their bread and butter. They got time.
Very much so. And 1st and 10. And Patrick Taylor a little bit of a hurry as they get the play.
Yep, they got to be.
125 and counting. They're right at the 34. And here's Rogers on the handoff. Rogers finds a lane. Rogers, the power. Close. And he has a 9-yard gain. Timeout call for Patrick Taylor. That'll be their first.
We'll stay right here.
And you seen that run right there by Rogers. He took that thing up the middle, and then he seen a hole to the outside.
Yeah, he sure did.
Pushing it.
Sure did. Like I said, man, one of the better running backs in the state of Louisiana. And you're not looking at this guy colleges. I need to start looking.
Very much agreed. Only a junior, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it.
And he continues to grow. We remember him as a freshman a couple of years ago. And he is really fully grown with him as a player and as a person. I mean, great kid.
Yeah, definitely.
As Coach Kenny Bourgeois giving some instruction here, and as they come out the timeout, we got 1:15 left in your first half here. 6-point lead for St. Martin's.
Patrick Taylor doesn't get the ball back in the second half, so you know they want to score now.
Very much agreed. 3 receivers. 2 to the left, 1 to the right here. Marks with Rogers and Gibson. And here's the option. Marks He pitches to Rogers. Rogers had the first down. Nice run there, and he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, nice run. I liked it. Option on the short side of the field. You only needed, 5 yards, 4 yards, first down, good run. Now you're in St. Martin's territory.
And St. Martin's is going to have to make some adjustments in that second half.
They're going to have to, yes. Both teams, really.
Very much
defensively, yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 3 receiver sets. Now the option, going to the left, and Moss keeping it. He has a lane. He pitches out, and it is Gibson. Gibson has a first down. Gibson, he takes it off, and Gibson touchdown. And that is 47 yards for Jeremy Gibson, and it is tied at 20.
Tell you what, and you saw it. Moss is very patient with it, but it's like the St. Martin's defense didn't have one person attack the quarterback and one on Gibson. It's like they kept fading back.
And then Marks, he already had a lane and had the first down already decided. Here, Jeremy, go ahead and finish it. Extra point coming up. Kick is up. And it is through. Patrick Taylor takes a 1-point lead, 21-20 with 59 seconds left in your first half, with High making that extra point.
Enough time for St. Martin's to try to get in field goal position. You got one timeout. You get first down, the stop clock. The clock stops. You still got stop clocks you can do. So,
and it's amazing how Patrick Taylor has scored on that drive on runs. Not too many passes.
They just want to pass at all that drive.
No, not a pass at all.
When the run's been working the whole game. Why? I mean, I understand getting down the field throwing it, but the run for Patrick Taylor has worked the whole game.
Perfect option there. What you got on the drives, Mr. Peppers?
4 plays, 77 yards. Then Gibson with the 47-yard scamper on a very late pitch to get the touchdown. Then Patrick Taylor hits the all-important extra point. That extra point missed by St. Martin's. Couldn't come back and get him here.
And here we go is Morrow High kicking off. And it will be a little bit of a squiver. And look at St. Martin's. And look at this. Real good job there. Savarese with a nice job taking it up and getting some yardage.
I disagree with it, man. Kick that ball deep. You haven't stopped their offense at all, really. Kick that ball deep. Make them go down the field. You kicked it, and now they went 20 yards on a return.
And to your point, now they're on the plus side of the field. They don't have a lot to get.
I think you got to kick, like you say, kick it, but kick it away. You can't really kick it that close to somebody to try to get it
deep.
Split it, VK, right between. That's what I would do.
Yeah, kick it and split it between. Just don't get it to the playmaker.
With this much time left, I'm kicking that ball deep. And just tell my guys, stay in their lanes to make the tackle.
And they only have one timeout, though, St. Martin's.
Well, they got excellent field position.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying they've got one stoppage of the clock.
1st and 10, right inside, right at the Patrick Taylor 41. And here's Lawrence. Go back to pass, going to the right side.
What a play.
And it is done. Blockers done. Here comes the other way. Touchdown for St. Martin's. Donnie Lawrence. Done from 41 yards.
What a play to draw up. I loved it. My goodness, what a screenplay. And back to what I said, that's why you kick it deep.
Very much agreed. Very much agreed. As the Saints take a 26-21 lead. What a play.
That was a great play call, man. My goodness.
As soon as Dunn got it, 2 blockers right there. One block almost missed it, but he got by him, and then all of a sudden, wide open lane.
Look, they were in man-to-man coverage, and the other defenders on this side just started rolling to that side of the field. They went that way also. They didn't stay with their man, and that's how this play got open.
2-point conversion coming up for St. Martin's. Dunn with the handoff. Dunn. Can he get there, son? And he got it. 2-point conversion. Good. 28-21 Saints. 43 seconds left in your first half.
What a first half, man. What a first half.
What a first half. Indeed.
Yes.
Man, we've been getting some great numbers these first couple of weeks of the season, and the majority of our games have been one-sided. Tonight, we have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. So hold on to your hats and get more and more people to, come watch.
Without a doubt, definitely.
And if Miss Boyd, if you're watching, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do. Just say it because we love it. We love every game we do. We love every game we do. But when we have a ball game, this is where the fun starts. If you know what I mean, right, Mr. JB?
I know what you mean, brother.
Yep. There you go. Kicking off will be Kane Odo. It looks like Gibson is set up again near the up back. And this time you got Patterson set up as well near the up back. So they're setting their playmakers where they need to be. Odo, this time he kicks it away. And here they take it from the 13-yard line, and decent return there. That was Preston Champagne with the
missed a hold on Jeremy Gibson of Patrick Taylor. They missed it big time.
37 seconds left in your first half.
I don't know how they missed it, but they missed it. It was very evident.
Now here we go. First and 10. So first and 10 here for Patrick Taylor. Timeout, St. Martin's. That will be their last charge timeout. And we'll stay with it right here.
49 points in his first half, VK.
Oh, man.
49 points. And
this has been a
very competitive game. We expected it to be.
Very much so.
And they get the ball.
37 seconds left. And Patrick Taylor does still have 2 timeouts left. So
they do.
There's a chance they got to really move the ball and try to get down this field as much as they can, and not just that, use the out of bounds marks as much as possible.
They haven't thrown it well. They've obviously run it. They still have 2 timeouts, so you stay to your game with the 2 timeouts, I would imagine.
Yes.
What do we have at halftime, VK?
Let's see. Test it out a little bit. Still got it. We're good. We will have, I don't know if we're going to have any bands, but we're going to talk a little bit more this first half. A good pitch right there, and a good lane, and that is Logan Rogers with the pitch and the run.
Logan Rogers carries. Gavin Williams makes the tackle.
All right.
JB had to make sure something was straight. Well, we all good. Patrick Taylor calls a timeout. They have 1 left. 27 seconds now. I think the Tigers got to go to the air just a little bit.
They got to.
They got to go to the air with 27
go
seconds.
To air, try to get field goal range.
Rogers was trying to get more of a run, but still was in bounds. So it's Coach Bourgeois putting in something there. 7-point lead for St. Martin. St. Martin's will get the ball starting the second half. First and 10 for the Tigers right at their own 44. We got a shotgun formation, 3 receivers. Marks on the option on the right side. He gets it out. Gibson, and a big tackle, and they'll stay in bounds. And Patrick Taylor will take the final timeout. 19 seconds left in your first half. Big time tackle there by Gabe Savarese. That was huge there as Gibson was trying to find a lane and trying to get out of bounds, but he couldn't get there. So Savarese with that tackle. We appreciate you joining us. Like, tag, share, subscribe to the Hash It Out Show on all social media platforms. And like, share, subscribe to JB Sports Guy on the YouTube. We appreciate all the support of what we do with this platform.
Yeah, I'm thinking the pass coming up right here. You gotta try to get the field goal range, get a first down, stop the clock. So let's see what happens. The defense, they're gonna try to keep him in front, keep him in bounds.
Very much agreed. If you get it in bounds and get the first down, you gotta spike it.
That's right.
You have to spike it. Here we go. Second down and make it 6 to go. They gotta get to the 46 of St. Martin's. Back to pass Marks. Marks gets it out, and it's Rogers. He'll get the first down. Rogers, he'll get out of bounds with 11 seconds left in the first half.
I tell you what, on that play, you would think that play was going to Jeremy Gibson, right? But he used Gibson as a decoy first and came back to Rogers.
Big time play there. No flags on that one. So he goes out of bounds. Clock stops with 11 seconds left. No timeouts for Patrick Taylor. And if you're the Tigers, you got to really get it out of bounds. Get a pass, go down, and get it out of bounds. Stop the clock again. They got enough for at least 2, maybe 3. Let's see. Back to pass is Marks. He throws it. Almost picked off.
Almost picked off is right.
Good coverage there.
Just a low zone defense that St. Martin is in.
And that's Gabe Richards with that stop. So it's second down for Pat Taylor. Got 7 seconds left. Just enough for maybe 1 or 2. Let's see. No timeouts left for Pat Taylor. 3 receivers on 2nd and 10. Marks back to pass. Marks has time. Marks, he'll go deep. He's going to go to the right side. But good coverage for the Saints with no time left, and that is the end of your first half. Your score, the St. Martin Saints 28, the Patrick Taylor Tigers 21. We're going to take a break for you, but we'll be back with the start of the second half between St. Martin's and Patrick Taylor. This is the Hash It Out Show, Thursday night game of the week.
And welcome back to Harold Hosmetsa Stadium on a lovely Thursday night. Halftime of the Hash It Out Show game of the week for this Thursday night between the St. Martin Saints and the Patrick Tyler Tigers. And it has been a wild first half. If you missed it, stay with us. We're in for some fireworks. St. Martin's is ahead 28-21 as we head into the second half. George Pepper is taking us back until the second half starts, and VK Jones will take over the play-by-play again. But let's talk about this first half, JB. Let me start with you. Logan Rogers, man, that guy is a load to bring down for Patrick Taylor, and he has just been crushing the St. Martin's defense, and this is why the Tigers are in this game.
Yeah, it's the main reason Logan Rogers, man, he's getting most of the carries, and he's finding the holes that's been opened up from the offensive line of Patrick Taylor. But not only him, you got to credit also Jeremy Gibson for some of his touches as well. So, that's what is keeping him in the ball game right now, down by 7.
And VK, talking about, let's go to St. Martin's side. Noah Dunn, boy, that dude is just really picking the mantle up tonight. It's really been the bull for the Saints as they have this lead at 28-21. Talk about his performance.
He's been lights out, unbelievable. We knew Donnie Lawrence was the guy to lead that offense, but the way Noah Dunn stepping up as a senior and everything else, he's taking a lot of pressure off of Lawrence and making big plays tonight everywhere. And you got to give him a lot of credit. Also, Kane Odo has also made some huge plays as well for St. Martin's. It's been a great team effort for St. Martin's to have this lead right now against Patrick Taylor. This is going to be an unbelievable second half coming up here.
Patrick Taylor has over 214 yards rushing in the first half.
Wow.
They have done it in many different ways. The one mistake that Patrick Taylor made, the interception, this is why the Saints have the lead at this half. JB, what do the Patrick Taylor Tigers have to do to flip this game around and turn it back to them and try to finish this off and get a 2-game winning streak?
They got to get a stop on defense. You got to get some stops on defense.
So simple, right?
That's it. You can stop them on defense because they haven't been able to stop you either. You can get some stops on defense. You are in a great position to win this ball game.
And VK, what a turnaround by Kevin Dizer's team after last week getting whipped at Westminster Christian. This is a much improved effort tonight by the Saints. What do they have to do to finish this off? They are playing from in front, 28-21. What do the Saints have to do to close this thing out?
Continue to take care of the ball. Continue to take care of the ball. Go on some good drives and keep running the clock and everything else to just continue with it. And just go on long drives, long-consuming drives to just keep Patrick Taylor's offense off the field. The defense, hey, they just got to dig in. They got to really adjust in the second half, especially stopping the option.
The one stat I want to point out to you guys, and that's Donnie Lawrence, 7 of 9 for over 136 yards and a touch. That's the one stat that we're overlooking a little bit because of the running games of both teams. Lawrence has had himself a nice game throwing it and running it. He's got a touchdown, 4 carries, 34 yards and a touch. So he's doing a lot of work too.
Doing good too. A whole lot of work. That's what we mentioned. That Lawrence, regardless of the running back, I'm tripping. Regardless of Dunn,
you're good.
Dunn taking pressure. Lawrence has played a heck of a first half.
And with that, quick recap and the summation of this first half. VK, take us away and let us go with these next 2 quarters. Tune into the Hash It Out Show Game of the Week right now on JB the Sports Guy. Right now, right this second. Get on YouTube, find JB the Sports Guy.
They on it.
Tune in.
Stay on it.
That's what I'm talking about. Stay on it. And what do you say, Jared? And bring your mama, bring your friends.
Everybody.
All right.
Everybody.
Even the pet.
Here's the kickoff. And they'll take it from the 18-yard line out of bounds. And that'll be 1st and 10 for St. Martin's. And a little bit of extra activity after. But no flags down.
They kicked it deep, stayed in their lanes, got the tackle. There you go.
Very much so. 1st and 10 for the St. Martin Saints, and they will start at their on 28. VK Jones and Jared J.B. Boyd and also George Reppis with you tonight from Harold Hosmetsa Stadium in Harvey, Louisiana, on a nice, very beautiful Thursday night. Jefferson Parish rules as this game kicked off at 6:30. And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Saints. 4 receivers, 3 to the right and 1 to the left. Dunn in the backfield with Lawrence. And the keeper for Lawrence. Lawrence going to the left side. There's a hole and he goes out of bounds. And that could be 15 additional yards with flags going down. First and 10 for the Saints.
Antonio Montgomery got to be a little bit smarter than that, man. You got to be smarter than that.
Very much
He's out of bounds, pull up, stop, but he kept going and then ran right into him. That flag's going to be thrown every time.
Over aggressiveness cost him on that one by Patrick Taylor. You're right. They've got to be a lot smarter and a lot more disciplined than that.
Lawrence with a nice fake going to the outside, and Patrick Taylor could have had a chance, but credit Lawrence. He beat his man and he got to the outside. What a player in Donnie Lawrence. Mm-hmm. First and 10 for St. Martin's as they're in Patrick Taylor territory. Right at the 43. 7-point lead for St. Martin's. Man in motion. And Lawrence, he gets it out. Catch is made. And it'll be a big loss right there. The catch was by Wakefield, but credit 44, Hunter Smith making the play.
Definitely got to credit number 5 also, Ryan Reeves, for being the first one to make contact with the receiver, holding him until the other guy came in that tackle. So
that's it. Hunter Smith making that tackle there. So it's a 1-yard loss. So second and 11, right at the Patrick Taylor 44. 4 receivers, 3 to the right and 1 to the left. Done in the backfield with Lawrence here. And Lawrence on the option, going to the left side, and he fools him. And Lawrence with a positive run. And they're right at the Patrick Taylor 40. And for a second, Lawrence could have been backed up for a loss, but he fought off it and got those yards.
Gave his defender the slip to get him that positive yardage.
So third down and make it 7 to go for St. Martin's. They got to get to the Patrick Taylor 33 for a first down. Here we go, shotgun formation this time, and it is done.
This is an important down right here.
Very important
third down. Taylor to get a stop if they can.
And here's Lawrence on the draw, and he gets away from Norwood, and he'll be short. It'll be 4th down. Good tackle there by Iman Habib.
Very good tackle. And we got an injury timeout on the field. We'll be right back right here on the Hash It Out Show, Thursday night, game of the week.
I'm ready. Oh, man. Do it again. Good job, Stu. Very good. Let me 5 for 5. All right, Mr. King. All right. I'm ready. Woo! I'm ready. There we go, Mr. Woo!
Boys ATA Blackbird Academy, where belief means, yes, I can.
And welcome back. A 7-point lead for St. Martin's over Patrick Taylor. VK Jones, JB the sports guy, and also George Peppis, an injured player on the field for St. Martin's. And we'll give you the number in 1 second. Hopefully he's okay.
Let's see what happens now. So Patrick Taylor got,
they got the stop on third down.
Got the stop. Now it's 4th down.
But St. Martin's on the plus side of the field. I would imagine Dyser's going to go for it.
Look, I'm going to say this. If I'm Dyser, I'm pinning him back because I've had trouble stopping Patrick Taylor's run game. I'm going to pin him back and make them work the field. That's what I would do. I got the lead.
Quick kick it. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe do what you did in the first half. Go try to force them to get off sides. You can't. Set up, quick kick it upon it, and pin them deep.
Yeah.
As Coach Dyser is checking on his player.
Just the first of 2 games, y'all. We'll be with you tomorrow night from Terrebonne High School as the Hahnville Tigers take on the Terrebonne Tigers in what promises to be a very
actually the St. James Wildcats at Terrebonne. That's the Hahnville Terrebonne next week.
Oh, I'm jumping ahead.
Yeah, you jumping ahead. It's okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, Terrebonne hosting St. James is our game for tomorrow night, everyone.
And that's going to be a fun matchup.
Yes.
Very much so. Battle of undefeated. It's 2-0.
Yep.
And both teams in the top 10 in the power rankings.
And you look at those things
There we
kind of
go.
early, huh?
I'm like you,
Gotta,
JB.
gotta look, man. Gotta look.
I don't look till week 6, week 7.
Exactly. That's when I start looking.
Yep.
Who's that coming off? Let's see if we can get the.
Number 24.
And that is Noah Dunn.
Oh, Noah Dunn. Man.
Oh boy.
He comes off on his own power, but they're gonna monitor him.
Yeah, a little shaken up there. Hopefully that's nothing
he's
major.
okay.
Yeah, he's walking under his own power. That's a good sign.
But they're gonna make sure they're gonna monitor him, see if he's
Yeah.
okay any further. Goodness.
Now that changes the complexion of this drive here with the 4th down, guys. We're done on the sideline.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I was still punting, but let's see what Coach Dodger has cooked up.
4th down and 4 for St. Martin's. They're right at the Patrick Taylor 37. They got to get to the Patrick Taylor 33 for the first down.
They could try to draw him off here, needing just 4, but 5-yard penalty offside would get him that first down.
5 receiver sets here, and all alone is Lawrence. Man in motion. Back to pass Lawrence. Lawrence looking. Throw slant. Oh, deflected and complete. Right off the hands of Cade Vinshu. Could have been a huge first down, but ball goes over to Patrick Taylor.
Yeah. So Patrick Taylor got the stop that they needed right then and there. Now let's see if they can go down the field and try to tie this game up. Coach Dodger being very aggressive. I would have done something differently, but you know I'm not the head coach.
You're right about
I'm just
that.
You're a broadcaster.
I'm a broadcaster.
And a sports talk host.
That's it.
That's it. We're just media.
Correct.
1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor as they start at their own 37. 3 receiver sets, and is Rogers. And here is Rogers getting the carry. Rogers gets a nice little
still
surge
pumping.
right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he lost his helmet. Now he got to come out.
For one play.
One play. That's right.
Yep.
Nice run there.
Brody Egan with the tackle for the St. Martin Saints.
Yes, and Patrick Taylor starting off at the 37. Now they got this a little bit of a surge there. So a 5-yard gain. We thought we was at the 40. He's at the 43.
You thought that? I said he kept going. You thought that?
Because at first I seen him I thought he marked him down at the 40, but you did say he kept going. So good call on that. Good job.
Thank you.
2nd down and make it 5 to go. And here is Marks. He pitches out, and it is Gibson breaks the tackle. Gibson gets the first animal. Gibson takes off. Gibson out of bounds.
It's coming back because that was a hole, and I mean that was a hole that the astronaut saw out of space. He grabbed the guy from the back.
I don't know if he needed to, JB.
Exactly.
Well, I think he would have made the tackle. But man, look, that cornerback came down correctly, but did not break down. If he breaks down, he made the tackle on Gibson.
Very much so.
That's the first penalty against St. Martin's tonight.
That's on Patrick Taylor.
I mean, Patrick Taylor, I'm sorry. So they've been clean. Patrick Taylor's had 3 penalties tonight. All right, let me correct myself there.
So now it is 2nd down and make it 7 to go as they're at the 40-yard line as they took that run back.
Yep.
The Tigers got to get to their own 47 to continue to drive. 3 receivers in the shotgun. It is Rogers and Gibson. Option for Marks. Marks will keep. Marks going to the left. Marks will try to keep it going. The surge. It'll be enough for the first down for Patrick Taylor.
Yeah, look. Good vision by Marks. Good read. Keeping himself. Cut it up. Gets the first down.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Tigers now at their own 48-yard line. We got 8:02 and counting in your 3rd quarter. Nice crowd tonight for Thursday. 3 receiver sets here. And this time Marks. He'll get it out, and it could be behind the line of scrimmage.
No, definitely not behind the line of scrimmage. Definitely not behind the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete on that one. Just looked so close, but not that time.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass.
2nd down here.
That pass was intended for Benton Brunner. 2nd and 10. They got to get to the 42 of St. Martin's. Now it's Rogers, middle. He breaks the tackle. He's going to get a good, make it 6 yards on the gain right at the St. Martin's 46.
Let's see if Coach Bourgeois dials up right here on about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. Let's see what he has. Running game's been there. Let's see if he sticks with it.
3rd and 4 for the Tigers. They got to get to the St. Martin's 42-yard line to continue to drive. Shotgun formation here. 3 receivers. Marks on the option on the left side. Marks will cut back. Marks, he's close, but he's going to be short.
They're going to go
1
for
yard short. 4th and 1.
They're going to go for this. They're going to go for this.
I agree.
And you can expect this going to Logan Rogers.
I think everybody in the building is expecting that.
Yeah.
4th and 1 for the Tigers. They got to get to the St. Martin's 42. They're right at the 43-yard line. 6:30 and counting in your third. 4th and 1 here. Marks getting on the center.
Might be a sneak.
Right, they're going to try to go for a sneak. Here we go. 4th and 1 for Patrick Taylor. And a sneak.
But he got it, though.
Oh, goodness.
He got it.
Gabe Savarese.
No, they said he didn't get it.
And he got stopped 1st and 10 for St. Martin's.
I thought he crossed it before he got hit.
I don't think so because Savarese popped him when he was trying to make the move.
He didn't ask for your explanation. I said I thought he crossed it. He go, I don't think so. Savarese popped him. He got it. I thought he got the first one and got popped.
I'm saying that's what you said. What I seen Savarese pop in there.
You saw.
What I saw was Savarese popped in there and made a play. That's what I saw.
I saw the first down. I saw the first down first, and he got popped. But guess what? See that official right there?
That official.
He had the best view out of both of them. So
he had the best view.
The far one, he crossed over first and came back.
You're right.
So where are they?
1st and 10. Now they're in the 43. The handoff and decent yards there for St. Martin's.
That's number 2.
Let me get the.
I think he said green.
Yeah, let me get the number on it. It's green with that one. Terrell Green.
All right.
Hydration time out.
Hydration break. We're going to take a break.
Are you in need of a new windshield? Leo Autoglass can help. For 20 years, Leo Autoglass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504-301-8353.
And welcome back. 4-yard gain here in the heated humidity timeout in the third quarter. 7-point lead for St. Martin's and a big stop for the defense of St. Martin's on a 4th and 1.
Yeah.
And St. Martin's looking to try to drive here, and Noah Dunn, we have not seen him back yet. They're still monitoring him, so Terrell Green has been pretty much getting some of the toes. And Dunn is actually have returned back in the game.
He's in the game. He is.
For St. Martin.
Very, very good news for St. Martin.
2nd and 6 for the Saints. Handoff Dunn. Dunn has a hole. Dunn going to the right side. Dunn has a foot race. Dunn 20 and goes out right there inside. Close to the 5-yard line and right exactly to make it the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for St. Martin's. Great run there by Noah Dunn. St. Martin's has a 1st and goal at the 7. Inside the red zone, brought to you by. Well, we'll give you the sponsor in a second. And handoff, it is done. Dunn trying to break tackles up the middle, right at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, and second half red zone brought to you by Audi Hippolyte.
Audi Hippolyte. Yep. Definitely appreciate all the sponsors supporting the Hash It Out show. 2nd and goal for the Saints inside, right at the 5-yard line.
Everybody watching, hit that subscribe button.
Trying to not
hit the likes, share it, because the Hash It Out show, we bring you
and we're
some of the best high school football content here in the state of Louisiana.
Yes, sir. 2nd and goal right at the 5-yard line. And it is Lawrence on the keeper. Lawrence on the right side. That's a surge. And down right at the 3.
I thought he was closer to the goal line than the 3-yard line.
I agree with that. I do agree. I thought he was at maybe the 2 or the 1.
And he fumbled the ball and didn't catch it, and that's why the ref went back? But I thought he was right at the 1.
George Reitmeyer, take the tackle.
So it'll be 3rd and goal for St. Martin's right at the Patrick Taylor 3. As the Saints looking to try to extend the lead. We're coming to 4 minutes left in the 3rd. 3 wide receiver sets on 3rd and goal. Done in the backfield with Lawrence. And here's Lawrence on the draw. Lawrence middle. Touchdown for St. Martin's. That is a 3-yard touchdown for Donnie Lawrence. His 2nd touchdown of the game as the Saints extend the lead.
Just a quarterback blast up the middle. That's all it was. Offensive line got to get the push for it to happen, and that's exactly what they did.
34-21 for St. Martin's. And we have an injury timeout on the field. Let's take it with them. This is the Hash It Out Show, Thursday night game of the week.
Bucks No Wiz was the place to go as a kid growing up to get snowballs. As an adult now, it is still the place to go. When you want some of the best snowballs and some of the best customer service, Bucks No Wiz is the place. Now, excuse me, let me get back to my half grape, half pink lemonade snowball. Bucks No Wiz, located at 1508 Barataria Boulevard in Marrero, Louisiana.
And welcome back. We always have fun here on the Hash It Out Show game of the week. Mm-hmm. Man, some people are like, man, why you and Jared always go ahead? Man, look, man, let me tell you. On the camera, we do what we do sometimes. We're competitive people. But at the same time, off the camera, we're the best of friends. You know what I'm saying? We love to work with one another. And, you know, and sometimes it happens, but we're great friends out the field. Right, JB?
He ain't my best friend. Y'all know that right now.
You knew that was going to come out.
I knew it. My best friend.
Wow.
And he likes to try to debate me, but he likes to lose, so, you know.
Donnie Lawrence was the one that came off the field, so hopefully he's okay.
The Glass Joe of the Hash It Out Show. 1-99 in debates.
Wow. So, all right, it's got to be like that.
No, it ain't. I was just trying to
Yeah. Jokes.
That ride tomorrow night gonna be interesting.
Jokes.
Keep me informed about that.
Oh, absolutely will. You got that.
Kane Odo for the extra point. Snap down. The kick is up for Odo, and he gets it through. 3:47 left in your 3rd quarter. St. Martin's 35, Patrick Taylor 21. We're coming back.
Did you experience storm damage from Hurricane Francine? Barreto Home Solutions can help. You can give them a call at 504-940-7552.
And welcome back. A 3-yard touchdown by Donnie Lawrence. 35-21, St. Martin's over Patrick Taylor, VK Jones, Jared J.B. Ward, and George Peppers. Yeah, it's going to be a nice ride tomorrow. I know there are going to be some nice plants we'll be passing by.
See if you get assistance tomorrow. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I'm going to have some assistance already.
Yeah, I ain't talking about them. Them fisticuffs. I'm talking about something else. JB, you know.
What else?
Oh, man, yes,
yeah, then we need a plant. Pass by that nice little plant right there, you know.
There you go, George. There you go.
There's a plant I can use. Well, we're gonna keep it clean.
Keep it clean, all right. Yeah.
That way, will that right foot.
Right, here we go, guys.
Kane Odo will kick it off.
Deep too.
You got flags.
I think somebody jumped off before the kickoff.
Yeah, offsides.
Yeah,
offsides
going to move it back 5
towards St. Martin's.
Now that's their first penalty of the night.
Update out of Joe Yenny Stadium, third quarter, 26-0 Riverdale over Pope John Paul II.
And what we said last night about that game, that whoever's tempo was going to be established early, that was the team that was going to win. Looks like the Rebels have really put it by the throat, because the Veer offense down 26, that's not looking good for.
You gotta, like I said, Riverdale had to jump on them early.
And they did.
Yep.
Man, we appreciate everybody on the chat. Continue to interact.
I'm pretty sure one of our great fans is going to send me a message after that game is over.
Of course he will.
You already know.
All right, no. Of course he will.
Yep. And Oda will kick it off 5 yards back, and here we go, and they'll kick it, and Patrick Taylor gets the return. It'll be 1st and 10 right at the 49-yard line of the Tigers.
It wasn't a bad pickup, to be honest with you.
No.
So you got a great field position. Let's see what Patrick Taylor can do. You got a lot of time still.
You don't have to get away from what you've done.
Not at all. Can you go down the field and score? But St. Martin's right now, if they can get a stop right here, that's big time for them.
And here we go here. It's Parker Marks gets the call. 1st and 10, and it will be Gibson and Rogers in the backfield. 3 receiver sets. They're right at the Tigers 49. Handoff, and it goes to Rogers. Rogers breaking tackles. Rogers close to the first down. It'll be a 9-yard gain for Logan Rogers.
That was a tough run from Logan Rogers to get those 9 yards. Very tough.
3:29 and counting in your third. So it will be 2nd and 1 coming up.
I would expect him to get the ball again.
And they're right at the 42. Marks on the option. He'll pitch it out, and
Marks should have ran and got that first down. He had number room.
He had the lane right there, and very fortunate that Kobe DeLotte made that tackle. He almost missed it, but he stayed with it on Gibson. It was make it a 2-yard loss now, right there on that play.
Well, I thought he got back close to the line of scrimmage myself with his effort of hopping to get there, but
not quite.
Here we go.
3rd down and 3. You got to get to the 41-yard line. 3 receivers. Marks now goes to Rogers. Rogers bouncing off. Rogers will get the first down for Patrick Taylor.
And Rogers ran so hard, like his soul depended on this run to get that first down.
Very much so. You're right about that.
Got 16 carries for 127 and 2.
Okay. Now, I'll tell you one thing. St. Martin's is not making it easy, but Pat Taylor, they earning their lunch here. We're at the 2-minute mark in the third quarter.
Yep.
1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor. Now they're at the Saints 38-yard line. Man in motion is Gibson. Marks on the option. He keeps. He's only going to get about close to 2 yards on the game.
That time he could have pitched it.
Yes.
To Rogers.
I think Marks has been making some interesting decisions here because
no, he's really made some good decisions the whole game.
Not saying bad.
But this drive here, I think the play before he should have ran it. In this one right here, he could have pitched it.
Yes.
You wonder if the 2-score deficit is playing a role in his decision making the last couple of plays. The fact that they're down 14, that's what I'm looking at.
They got time.
They do.
108 and counting. 2nd down and make it 8 to go. Back to pass, and they get it out. He's only going to get about maybe a yard on the play, and the defense of St. Martin's reads it right there.
Yes, credit the defense for reading that play and attacking the play early for no gain.
Jalen Patterson had the ball, but credit St. Martin's and also Carter Furman, part of that crew, and also Ethan Williams. So now 3rd and 7 for Patrick Taylor. They got to get to the St. Martin's 28 for a first down. 3 receiver sets here.
Blitz coming.
Marks will go to Patterson on the reverse on the right side. Patterson first down. A big time play for Jalen Patterson.
Big time play, running the reverse. Coach Bourgeois going to his bag of tricks to make something happen.
Very much agreed on that one. Good slick play call there for Bourgeois getting to Patterson, get the ball in his hands, and Patterson's capable of making big plays.
First down.
The clock will run with 12 seconds.
See if they'll get this play off. They probably will.
I think they will.
7 on 1st and 10. They're right at the 25. And here's Marks on option. He gives it to Gibson. Gibson looking, getting some blocks. Gibson breaks tackles. Gibson is going to go. Touchdown for Patrick Taylor. 25 yards, Jeremy Gibson.
Tell you what, credit Gibson for not giving up on the play.
Exactly.
But Patrick Taylor got to do a better job of tackling. You had him.
Same Martin.
Yeah, then got to do a better job of tackling. But credit Jeremy Gibson for not giving up on the play.
And now 35-27 as Morrow High Hall will kick the extra point. Snap down. The kick is up for High Hall, and it goes through. End of the third quarter, your score, St. Martin's 35, Patrick Taylor 28. We're coming back with the fourth quarter. This is the Hash It Out Show, Thursday night game of the week.
Make sure you stop at Dat Kitchen for some of the best food in the Chalmette area. Located on 1200 East Judge Perez Drive in Chalmette, Louisiana. Dat Kitchen, and tell them that the Hash It Out Show sent you.
And welcome back. 25-yard touchdown for Jeremy Gibson, cutting the lead to 35-28 as we're about to start the fourth quarter play. Everybody is turned around opposite now. And hold on to your hats, folks. We got a good one here at Harold Hoss Mentor Stadium here in Harvey.
We do.
7 plays, 51 yards on that drive, encompassing 3:44 in the third quarter. And Gibson, with the second touchdown of the night, 25 yards, extra point good. We are now at 35-28.
Like I said, Logan Rogers and Jeremy Gibson.
That's a heck of a combo.
There you go.
And that district's going to feel a lot of that combo this year. They've got, who is it, Young Audience, Jefferson Rise.
Yeah,
Haynes.
That's
Looks
right.
like they're in a slip back from last year.
Yep.
But Young Audience, Patrick Taylor could be a very interesting matchup down the road.
Agreed. Yep.
He's right.
So High Hall will kick it off for Patrick Taylor.
They've only got 9 guys on the field.
No, they got 11 now.
They got 11
Yeah,
now.
they got 11 now.
Yeah, we're hearing one of the coaches down the road saying that.
As we're about to start fourth quarter play here. We thank you for joining us, and like, tag, share, subscribe to JBU Sports Guy to catch everything on the Hash It Out Show. And the kick here, it'll be returnable from the 25. And not bad of a return, 1st and 10 for St. Martin's. They will start at their own 34.
All right, this possession is key for both teams. St. Martin's get a score. You're up by double digits, 2 possessions. Patrick Taylor wants to get a stop and get the ball back.
And we might be interested. We might be in for some cinema down the stretch if the latter happens.
We might be, buddy.
Might be.
Just getting things started in the fourth quarter play here. Thursday night football here in Jefferson Parish. 2 evenly matched teams, 2 great academic institutions.
And the game itself has played out to what we thought it would be.
And 2 emerging programs in this city. 1st and 10. The handoff is done, and a tackle right there for Patrick Taylor. And
that was number 2, huh?
Number 2 this time. That was Bartholomew with the tackle.
Yep, great tackle.
1 yard loss. So it's 2nd and 11 at the Saints 33. St. Martin's got to get to their own 44 to continue to drive. Down in the backfield with Lawrence. Back to pass, Lawrence. Lawrence has time. He'll throw sideline. Dropped it. Oh, big play for Bartholomew right there in the last second to knock the ball away from Cade Vinchu. Wow.
This might be the most important third down in the game right now.
Third and 11 coming up.
There's no doubt. But Lawrence, when he throws the ball, looks like he just like leaps and throws it.
It was a long throw for him. And he got it there, but credit Bartholomew.
Yeah, two great plays in a row.
Yep.
Third and 11.
Stops down on the first one.
They got to get to the 44. Lawrence back to pass. Lawrence.
Screen again.
Setting up the screen, incomplete. And it was set up for Vinju, but the pass is too high. Now 4th and 11, and punt team coming out for St. Martin's.
I don't know. I don't see a punt team coming out yet, buddy.
And that would be a massive gamble here.
And actually, Lawrence has punted the ball earlier.
He did, but now you're in the fourth quarter, VK.
Let's see.
They're going to run it.
No. They might push this kick again.
They're going to push the kick again. They're just...
There you go. There
he goes.
Yep.
So Lawrence set the punt now. High snap.
He's going to run it.
Here comes Lawrence. But he's not
going to make it. Not at all.
Not at all. Goodness. And a 1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor.
I'm wondering if he's supposed to punt that, or if they told him if he thinks he can make it, go ahead and run it.
From 11 yards out, I don't know about that one.
And the way to end Patrick Taylor
staying at home.
Stop. Let's take a timeout. We're coming back.
At Bayou AV Security, we are your one-stop shop for all your needs, whether it's enhancing your home entertainment system, securing your property, ensuring a seamless internet connection, or illuminating your outdoor spaces. We've got you covered. Bayou AV Security, where technology meets reliability. Call us today to experience the Bayou difference.
And welcome back. We got 11:03 in your ball game here. It is a 7-point lead for St. Martin's. VK Jones, George Peppers, and also Jared J.B. Boyd. The injured player coming off the field, and he's coming off on his own power, and that is Imran Habib. So Habib actually made the tackle right there to cause the turnover.
Definitely. He's up. He's running. So it's like he'll be good to go once the defense come back on the field.
Patrick Taylor with tremendous field position inside the St. Martin's 36. Very risky play there for Donnie Lawrence and got stopped.
I would have punted that ball away, just me. But
so 1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor. And it is Rogers and Gibson. Rogers. He'll go up the middle. Rogers, positive yards. And he'll be right. They might have fumbled the ball. Let's see.
They're going to call it forward progress stopped.
They're right at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard gain for Logan Rogers.
He don't go down by first contact though.
Oh no, not at all.
Dude's a load to bring down, and he's only a junior. That's what's scary.
That's it.
10:35 and counting in your ball game. 7-point lead for St. Martin's.
Big spot for Patrick Taylor right now.
2nd and 4. 3 receivers. Marks waiting on the snap. Marks passes, gets it out there. Good blocks right under, and additional yards, and he's going to be close. Depends on the spot.
That's Preston Champagne with the catch. That's a first down, VK.
Preston Champagne with the catch. 1st and 10. And they're right at the St. Martin's 23.
That pass play caught them by surprise. They weren't expecting it.
First down.
1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor.
Some people would get tempted if they score a goal for 2. No way, you kick this extra point, right? If they get it.
You better.
Exactly. I would.
22 yards to pay dirt for the Tigers. 3 receivers on 1st and 10. And now it's Marks. Marks will keep. Marks, positive yards, and they're right at the St. Martin's 19.
Yeah, definitely got positive yards. What you want. He got about good, maybe 3, maybe 4 on that run.
And they have 3 yards on that gain. So it will be 2nd and 7.
As Parker Marks getting the play from the sideline here. Be Gibson or Rogers. Then in the backfield with Marks. 2nd and 7. The handoff's Rogers. Rogers trying to break down. He gets loose. Rogers to the end zone. Touchdown for the Tigers. What a play there. 19 yards for Logan Rogers and 1 point away from being tied.
Logan Rogers bounces off of tacklers left and right like he's a, what you call it? Pinball, man. Pinball machine, man.
Yes.
To get that touchdown.
Morrow High, important extra point for the tie. Snap down. The kick is up. Rush came and good. 9:16 left in your ball game. We are tied at 35 apiece. We're coming back.
What's up, everybody? Me and VK Jones had to come to Little Dizzy's. Yeah, well, VK, man, wasted no time, and he loved the fried chicken and the dirty rice from Little Dizzy's. Look at what I had. Yes, indeed. Oh, y'all know I love candy yams. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that fried chicken was one of the best I ever had. And just like how Miss Arkisha Baquette says it, come to Little Dizzy's, where the food is always hot and it comes straight from the pot.
And welcome back. Logan Rogers, 19-yard touchdown, tying the game at 35. We got a barn burner here tonight at Hall-Smith Stadium.
Oh, man. It's been a great one. It's been a great one, man.
Morrow High to kick off for the Tigers of Patrick Taylor. And St. Martin's waiting to return. A couple returners ready to go. And one of them is Cade Vinchu. And here's the kick. It'll be returnable from the 17-yard line. And here comes St. Martin's trying to look for a lane going to the left side. He has a block in front and a nice return. It is Tyler Penny with the return for the Saints. It'll be 1st and 10 right at their 40-yard line.
All right, here we go. What can St. Martin's do? Look to get Dunn the ball again. Create holes. He can make things happen.
Very much agreed. 9:06. Plenty of time left in this ball game.
Yes.
We thank you for joining us here. Continue to like, tag, share, subscribe. Continue to interact on the chat. And tell everybody to come on and watch this classic. 9:06 left on 1st and 10. The handoff is done. Dunn has a hole left side. Dunn with a nice run. Close to 9-yard gain there for Noah Dunn.
Just said, get the ball to Dunn. Hit the offensive line. Open up holes for him. He's going to find a hole and make something happen. 9 yards on that one.
2nd and 1 coming up for the Saints. They got to get to midfield to continue to drive. Coach Dyers are getting his team and taking his time. 8:35 and counting. 4 receivers on 2nd and 1.
Cover 0 from Patrick Taylor right now.
The handoff done. Dunn, 1st down and more. Nice run for Noah Dunn. 1st and 10 for the Saints.
That's what the Saints want right now. St. Martin's. Get these 1st down. Waste some clock.
And they're right in Patrick Taylor territory inside the Patrick Taylor 46. We're at the 8-minute mark of the ball game here. 4 receivers. 3 to the left and 1 to the right.
Man-to-man with single high safety, cover 1.
And here's the option for Lawrence. He pitches out, Dunn, and a tackle on the left field. That could be a loss. And Bartholomew with a huge play.
Antonio Bartholomew has stepped it up this second half, making play after play after play.
2-yard loss there for Bartholomew.
2nd and 12, right?
2nd and 12, 2-yard loss there. So now they're at the Patrick Taylor 48.
7-10 and counting in your ball game.
Now, if they don't get it here, this is going to be a 4-down play. Because they gambled earlier, and they missed it.
I'm still punting.
4 receiver sets this time on 2nd and 12. Handoff done. Dunn has a lane. Done. Oh, good run there. He's got 10 of those yards back. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Good run for Dunn. And credit the offensive line. They brought a guy in motion to come back on this side of the field, which really opened it up with the offensive line help, of course, for Dunn to get that first down.
Very much agreed. This offensive line has been effective this whole game for St. Martin's. So 3rd and 2 coming up. Critical for both teams here with 6:25 left. In a tie ball game. 3rd and 2. They got to get to the 40, make it the 36-yard line. Handoff done. Done again. Serves. Let's see, he's got it.
Yes.
Right on the line, first down.
That second effort did it for Dunn right there to get that first down.
1st and 10 for St. Martin's as we get to the 6-minute mark, and there's a heat and humidity timeout. Let's take it with them. This is the Hash It Out Show Thursday night. Game of the week. Come on back.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Metro New Orleans, then you're in the right place. Moe's Pizza has a great selection of Italian food that can satisfy your appetite, and they can also cater to your needs in any event. Give them a call at 504-341-9650 or log on to www.moespizzanola.com, located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego, Louisiana. Moe's Pizza, Italians do it better.
And welcome back. High drama, high stakes with 6 minutes left in your ball game. 35 apiece between Patrick Taylor and St. Martin's. VK Jones, Jared J.B. Boyd, and George Peppers with you. Devin Martino on the cameras. We thank you so much for joining us. 1st and 10 for St. Martin's right at the 36-yard line of Patrick Taylor. 3 receivers this time. The handoff is Green. Terrell Green gets hit up in the backfield, and there's a 1-yard loss. And it is the man himself, Jackson Norwood.
He came out of his stance like a missile. Man on a mission. 2-yard loss. Jackson Norwood. What a play.
So 2nd and 12 now for St. Martin's with 5. About to get to 5:30 left in your game. Coach Dyers are taking his time. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. 2nd and 12, right at the 38. Lawrence set up the screen, and it's Green and a big tackle there for Patrick Taylor.
Great observation from the defense to read the screen and make the tackle right then and there. They missed the holding call on St. Martin's, but either way, credit Patrick Taylor's defense for the stop.
William Schmidt with the huge play for Patrick Taylor and only a yard gain on that play. Great job by Schmidt reading that play.
Now, this is the most important 3rd down in the game. we had one on the last drive. Now we got another one. Here we go.
A big 3rd down here, 3rd and 11. They got to get to the 26 for the Saints. Handoff, actually Dunn has a handoff. He'll cut it back, but he's going to be short. It'll be 4th down. It'll be 4th and 10. It's 4-down territory. What does Kevin Dyser do?
If I'm Coach Dyser, I would pin him deep. But let's see. He's been very, very aggressive the whole game.
Calculatingly wise, I agree. I would pooch punt it and force Patrick Taylor to go down. If they go down the length of the field, you know what? You deserve it. Now you're putting it in your defense's hands.
Let's see, 4th and 10. They got to get to the 26-yard line. 10 on the play clock. Don't be surprised St. Martin's might just call a timeout. It's Coach Dyser.
3 seconds.
3. And here's Lawrence rolling out to the right on 4th down. Lawrence looking at, he's going to go deep. Throws it up there. Catch! What a catch! Touchdown! A big touchdown on 4th and 10. 36 yards. Donnie Lawrence to Tyler Penny. Wow!
I don't want to discredit St. Martin's on that play, but 21, the DB, you have deep coverage. You let the guy get behind you, and then the ball was thrown so high, you actually caught up with the guy. You got to make that play.
Very much agreed on that one. So an extra point coming up for Kane Odo. An important one here. 6-point lead for St. Martin's. Snap down, pressure coming, kick is up and through. 3:35 left. 42-35 Saints over the Tigers. Come on back for this thriller.
JFK Martial Arts offers a wide variety of martial arts programs for kids, teens, and adults as they empower lives through martial arts. Please give them a call at 985-266-0664 and don't forget to ask about their 1-week free special.
Welcome back. A big time play. Donnie Lawrence gets it from 36 yards to Tyler Penny for a huge touchdown. Saints retake the lead 42-35. Still time, 3:35 left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. So still plenty of time for Patrick Taylor to get down the field and come back here.
Without a doubt.
Kane Odo kicking off for the Saints, and give a lot of credit to Kevin Dizer. This team came prepared tonight.
Oh, without a doubt.
Both teams well coached, and this is a very well played game tonight by both of these teams. Waiting to return, Gibson and Patterson. Oh, they mishandled it, and Patrick Taylor's got to recover, and they do get it. They're going to try to return, but St. Martin stops them, and it'll be 1st and 10 to return by Imran Habib.
All right. St. Martin's, this is it right for them right now to get a stop. Get a stop, get the ball back, make them use their timeouts, but you're trying to get first down, win the game. You got to get a stop right now. On the other side for Patrick Taylor, it's plain and simple. You got to go tie this game up. That's it.
Agreed.
We'll tie it up or go for the win. Just a thought.
I'm tied it up.
Conventionally,
I'm tying it up.
Yeah.
And here we go, 1st and 10. Patrick Taylor starts at their own 14-yard line. 3 receiver sets here. The handoff is Rodgers with a good tackle in the backfield.
Great tackle.
He's only going to get maybe a yard. Gabe Richards with that tackle.
Yeah, credit Gabe Richards, man, for making that tackle. That was a great tackle. Great stop from him.
They're right at the 16-yard line, 2-yard gain for Rodgers. So 2nd and 8 for Patrick Taylor with 3 minutes left in your ball game. 3 receiver sets. And here's Marks. He'll pitch it out to Gibson. Gibson has a block. Gibson gets to the outside and takes off. Gibson! He goes out of bounds on that run for Jeremy Gibson.
Big time run for Jeremy Gibson. I thought Parker Moss was going to run it first because he had a lane, but gave it to Gibson, and Gibson made the rest happen.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor. Big run there, getting out of deep near the end zone there.
And he got out of bounds, which preserves time.
That's right.
2:47 left in your game.
You don't want to score too quick, though, if you're Patrick Taylor. So
yeah, but the opportunity is there. You got to take it, though.
It is, absolutely.
3 receiver sets here. Shotgun formation. It is Rodgers, and it is this time Rodgers will get it. The 1-2 punch, getting it going. A 3-yard gain for Logan Rodgers. Now we're at 2:38 and counting.
And they still got their time. Yep, all 3 timeouts. Okay.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna say this: if Patrick Taylor continues to get first downs like this, I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. Nope.
And a handoff is Rodgers. And he's dragging some people with him. Wow. Good positive yards right inside the St. Martin's 49. 3rd and 2 coming up.
What are you thinking, VK?
I'm like this. If Patrick Taylor continue to get his first downs and run the clock, and they get a touchdown, I wouldn't be surprised they go for 2. Because you run the clock down so much, it's the fact that you don't want them to have a shot. If you get the 2 and have a lead, you got to get 1 stop.
I don't know.
Your defense hasn't really made stops. I mean, they made a couple of stops in this half.
All you need is 1. Good pitch, and it's Jeremy Gibson.
Flag.
Gibson getting the cut back. He does have a flag now. He does have the first, but let's see what the flag has.
Where's the flag?
There's no flag? No flag.
I don't see a flag. No,
I thought I saw something go up. I thought that was yellow. I'm sorry.
Timeout.
Timeout is called by Patrick Taylor. They'll take their first timeout of the second half.
That was Gibson.
Pepsi saying timeout. I'm looking like, where? So there's no flag.
Nope, no flag right there.
But VK, you going the hyper-aggressive route if you're Patrick Taylor, right?
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Because the thing is, on this type of drive, if you're running that clock and it's under a minute, you score a touchdown with about 20 to 15 seconds. You get a 2-point conversion in, and that's what you got the lead. All you need is 1 stop.
Okay.
That's all you need.
And then if they don't get the 2-point conversion,
they miss.
Well,
okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
I go to overtime with it because you know why I go to overtime with it?
Free football.
Not that it's free football, but they haven't been able to stop you run. I go to overtime with it.
You know who's come up big though for Patrick Taylor? And I know he wasn't a part of the touchdown that happened, but I tell you, Bartholomew has come up big.
Yes.
Some key plays defensively, but now offensively, you got to go to the bread and butter. Run you guys.
1st and 10 for Patrick Taylor right at the St. Martin's 45. 3 receiver sets here. 1:33 left. Handoff is Rodgers. Rodgers going to the right. Rodgers getting loose. Rodgers with a good run. 1st and 10.
Wow.
What a run. What a run.
That dude looks like he just keeps going, man.
And that old line came off the line so fast and hard, man.
Indeed. 1:26 left. And they're setting the timers and setting the sticks. And here we go. Clock is running. 1:22. 1st and 10 right at the Patrick Taylor. I'm going to say the St. Martin's 27. 3 receiver sets this time. And here's the option for Marks. He pitches it, and it is Rodgers. Rodgers breaking a tackle, and he goes out of bounds. Right near the first down, inside the 19.
Inside the 20?
Inside the 20, right at the 19.
Cool.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
It's all good, brother.
You know,
all good, brother.
I did that all game.
Yeah, you've been rolling with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, so all good.
2nd down and 2.
Hey, credit Logan Rodgers being smart and going out of bounds to stop that clock.
Very much agreed.
Still got 2 timeouts though.
Yeah.
And St. Martin's has not burned any of theirs. They've got 2 as well.
3. All 3.
3. Okay. It looked like a 2. I'm sorry.
3 receivers. 2 to the left and 1 to the right here. Handoff Rodgers. Rodgers to the right side again. Cutting back. 1st down. Right into the Artie Hippolyte red zone.
Yes, sir.
So 1st and 10, and they're right inside the St. Martin's 13-yard line. And timeout. St. Martin's at the St. Martin's 13-yard line.
Who called timeout here?
I think they said Patrick Taylor.
Patrick Taylor.
He did. Okay.
So there's 1 timeout left. 58 seconds. We'll stay with it right here. I'm trying not to have bad habits.
You know what word he hasn't said the last 2 weeks,
Miss Agnes, I'm doing well. I'm trying to stay with it.
What's that, George?
The word he hasn't said the last 2 weeks, and I'm not going to say it because I don't know if I'm immune, but it involves weather. 5-letter word, starts with an F.
Okay. We'll keep rolling. We don't know what we're talking about. Flood. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Now you get it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
Well, what a finish we have right now, VK Jones.
58 seconds
Yes,
left.
sir.
1st and 10. As Patrick Taylor inside the 13 of St. Martin's. And the option for Marks, he gives it to Gibson. Gibson goes up the field. A big tackle for St. Martin's. He got positive yards, but down right at the 10 with 48 seconds.
They got to hurry it up. And one thing I would notice on St. Martin's, every time Logan Rodgers come out the game, you know the ball going to Gibson.
Exactly.
Yep, and here we go. 38 seconds to count at 1 time out left for for the Tigers. 2nd and 7. And Marks, he goes to reverse. It's Patterson. Patterson breaks the tackle. Patterson, he's trying to break away, but a big tackle for St. Martin's. And that'll be a timeout call.
That was a play you did not have to run. Just run with Rodgers like you've been doing up the gut or the option. You didn't have to get fancy this close to the goal line at all. I wouldn't have ran that play.
Timeout call for Patrick Taylor. That'll be the last time out as Patterson was trying to go to the right. Had something for a second, but credit St. Martin's. They kept closing it up. They kept on getting to the running lane and said, no, you're not going further. And they had to force Patrick Taylor to call that last time out. 19 seconds left.
VK, I'm with JB on that last sequence. That's not a play that's in my playbook at this juncture of the ball game. I love Kenny Bourgeois, but that play did not have to be run right there.
I can actually agree with y'all too on that one. That was, I don't know about that, because the fact is, you want to try to get in the end zone. If you want to run, get out of bounds, get outside. Not that way.
They caught him by surprise the first time they ran that play. This time, St. Martin stayed at home and made the play.
3rd and 10. They got to get to the 3-yard line. The option for Marks. He gets it outside. Rodgers. He's got a blast in front. Marks close. And let's see at the 1. And they got to get down. They got to get the spike. 8 seconds left. Well, the clock is
they're going to stop the clock for the first.
They stopped it. So it's 8 seconds. They're going to have to.
Can they get it?
They got to hurry. They're going to have
to. Yes, they do. It's going to get close.
They're going to have to spike it.
Clock's running.
Clock is running here. And they spike it. 5 seconds left.
Boy.
4 seconds left. 4 seconds.
4 seconds left on the clock.
This is Rodgers' name all over this right here. Logan Rodgers' name is on this.
Mono, JB. Mono.
That's it.
Big boy football right here.
Here we go.
4 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. 42-35. A 7-point lead for St. Martin's. No timeouts left for Patrick Taylor. They had to spike it.
This is the ball game.
This is the ball game here. Last play of the game. Could St. Martin's call a timeout? No, they're going to go with what they go with right here. Here we go. Final play of the game. 4 seconds left. 7-point lead for St. Martin's. 1st and goal. Here's Logan Rodgers. Got it! Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown. Logan Rodgers!
1 second on the clock.
Lead cut to 1. And let's see what the Tigers do here.
They're going for 1. They're going for 1. I thought I saw Coach Booth throw up the 1.
But the quarterback's still on the field.
Yeah, he's still on the field.
And Kevin Dodds stunned.
Yeah, he's upset. Coach Dodds, I think he called a timeout.
St. Martin's will call a timeout.
Because they think that Patrick Taylor may go for 2. And I don't blame Kevin Dodds to make this timeout. But this last drive, y'all, this is why teams that step up and do it. 13 plays, 86 yards. Logan Rodgers, his 4th touchdown of the night this time from 1 yard out as we await the try. Whether it be a 1 or a 2-point conversion, we shall see.
1 second left on the clock.
The offense on the field, I think they're going for 2.
I don't blame them, but, I don't know. Is there a wrong decision here?
I think this time of the game, this is the right decision.
You do it.
Because all you have is a second.
Yep.
All you have is a second. Why not go for the win?
Why not go overtime? Why not get just the point go overtime?
No, the thing is,
put the momentum on your side. But you got the momentum.
But if you get the kickoff and they can't get a return, game over. That's the key.
Ain't nothing but a kickoff.
I can't believe it.
That's what I'm saying. You got 1 second.
No, that's why I say go overtime.
Nah, you go for 2 for the win. Here we go. 2-point conversion for the win. Let's see. And here's Marks. He pitches out. And Gibson throws it. Gibson. Go. Stop! A big stop! There for St. Martin's. Wow!
Point, like I said, don't listen to VK.
The play just did not look good right there, especially how Marks came out on the option.
What a brutal way to lose this game.
Wow,
Patrick Taylor.
But it's still a second on the clock.
Yeah, but come on, VK. What are you going to do? Squib kicking don't matter. The clock's going to start on contact. Game over.
And Coach Dawes and Bourgeois, just hugging it out early here, but still the second go.
Got to run a play.
They got to run a play. Wow.
Even if it's a missile onside kick, the second's going to go off. This game's done.
The touch is over with.
Yeah, it's
The touch is over with. Yeah, that's it.
And Jared.
I'm like this. You can say what you want, JB. I understand what you're talking about. I get it. Not saying what you say. You were right, but at the same time, I still go for 2.
That's nice.
That's just me.
That's nice.
Still go for 2.
I got momentum. Hold on. I got momentum. I'm going overtime with it.
But the play just did not look good.
I'm gonna say this. You line up under center again. You haven't lined up under center stuff twice this whole game, so obviously it's nothing that you really run. And the way the handoff I said earlier, it's just not. From there, I don't like it. Just come back and you stop and just here and do it regular.
Regardless, this is a tough loss for Patrick Taylor, but what a character win by St. Martin's after last week.
Credit Patrick Taylor for fighting still.
Yes, down 14. Down 14, and they rally almost all the way back. Here we go.
Hard kicking the onside kick. St. Martin's recovers, and that's it. That is your ball game, and the St. Martin Saints survive. Final score, 42-41 over Patrick Taylor. What a ball game tonight. And let's go ahead and wrap this up. For George Peppers, for Jared J.B. Borg, for Devin Martino on the cameras, VK Jones. This has been a presentation of JB, your sports guy, on your YouTube and also on all social media platforms for the Hash It Out Show. Tune in tomorrow. Terrebonne, St. James at 7 p.m., 6:45.